right, but we also had Sealco over at Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley, who took home $925.
We also had the third over at Blasco's Embassy Bar, take home $1,188.
And rounding off all those jackpots, we had New ID over at the 507, who took home $1,508.
Well, make sure you guys come out for all of our live bingo, winning great jackpots, but as well, remembering when you play Pilot games, your community wins. Hey guys, and we love Vikings bingo. It's actually some of our favorite bingo that we have available.
Absolutely.
But it all gets points towards the Twiking zone, and those standings have been absolutely crazy in this season 11.
Absolutely, and so jumping right into the players in 10th, coming from outside, we had S&S over at Gino's Bar and Grill with 35,000 points. 9th place, we had Pooba at Oak Park Heights with 38,000 points. In 8th place, we have Rodway over at Broadway Pizza Blaine with 42,000. 6th place, we have a tie between Simbob at Corky's Bar South Haven and Steve at Our Place on 3rd, both with 49,000 points. But in 5th, we've got Yo-Yo over at Valley Inn with 57,000. 4th place, it was Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon with 62,000. Just in front of him was 63,000. In 3rd place, it's Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern. 2nd place, though, it's Scrubeye at VFW Blaine, right in front of those players with 64,000. But our number one player right now is Looser Dave over at VFW Spring.
Hey guys, and we are getting into this next game of Lucky 4 Bingo, our second largest jackpot of the day available in this one. Finally, the jackpot in Skull Bingo has surpassed it.
Ooh.
But it is still a great jackpot, and maybe even bigger than the Skull Bingo jackpot by the time we finish up this happy hour right here, as this is only your first shot at this jackpot. If we're not able to give it out, we got 23 games of Jackpot Hunter and then another shot at Lucky 4 Bingo, which is going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, we get another shot at it. But anyways, we are live on Pilot TV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and on the Twitch app. Our channel name on both of those is MegaSota.
Yeah, make sure you guys are checking in on those streams. Let us know what's happening at whatever bar location you're at. If you just got a new Pilot TV, send us a photo of that. Maybe a little selfie with you in the Pilot TV. It'd look great. And so definitely any reason to check in is worth checking in, and we'll shoot you out some luck if you do check in, and hopefully it means more jackpots for you. But it doesn't look like this 60 grand jackpot is going to be going out today, as we are clicking past that now to a major jackpot of $3,000, but it still looks like nobody's going to be able to win it.
So sad.
Now let's see if the mini people, someone will have to be perfect to get it, but it's not going to be happening this time. And we're going to be moving on to a must-go prize of $8 with the Yags 370. One ball away.
Ooh, and Mikey retire.
We'll see who can win this $8 must-go prize. Super coming down to the wire here. See any lucky number. Is anybody going to join Yags 370 and Mikey retire in this? And there it is, DVJG. One ball away over at Shooter's Bar, Fountain, Wyckoff, and now more people joining up. We'll see who can get the lucky number to drop, or if it's going to be a big split on this one.
I'm hoping it might just be one person.
Yeah, that's what I always hope for. I like it when splits are fun and all.
Yeah.
But I like the one person wins.
Sharing is caring, but like when it comes to money, is sharing really the best option?
We got Nick over at Gabe's by the Park in St. Paul taking home that $8 must-go. 7, 9, 72, and 67 are the lucky 4 numbers.
Nice.
7 and 9 are the 2 lucky games that we're going to be playing, but we might as well call game number 1 a lucky game in this Jackpot Hunter, as that minor jackpot looks fantastic.
Yeah, so now just like $331, and we're not even done enrolling yet. 60 balls. Should be really easy.
Yeah, and if it doesn't go out in this game, it's already past that $300 mark, and so it should be clicking up to 64 balls or less.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think the real one that people want to win is that $24,173 major jackpot that's sitting at 53 balls or less.
Oh, yeah, that thing is just primed and ready to go out. It's going to – hopefully just
yes,
I'm hoping.
This is your last day of a string of 4 happy hours in a row that you've been trying to give out.
Thursday.
Oh,
Tomorrow
wait,
would be
yeah.
Friday.
Yes, no, tomorrow's your last day.
I got round 2. I got another one tomorrow.
Yeah, you got one more shot at it. Oh, dang. So you'll have one more shot at giving out this big jackpot, but hopefully we can do it tonight as we are getting enrolled into game number 1. But we talked about those lovely Pilot TVs, and we actually had some brand new Pilot TVs installed in some locations.
Yeah, we did. We got them installed over at Elks Lodge Red Wing, Main Street Bar Hopkins, the Blacktop Bar and Grill, Dars Pub, Corner Bar Goodhue, Ambience and Albion, Old 16, Shenanigans Cheer and Chow, RJ's on 5th, and Thirsty Beaver.
Yeah, really good locations getting those Pilot TVs. Super happy with seeing those Pilot TVs go out. And we got a bunch more going out to a bunch of different locations, which is super exciting. And we have had a bunch of jackpots go out during this week. 24 for the rolling week, one of our highest weeks we've had so far in Season 11. And we've already given out 84 jackpots in this Season 11.
Yeah.
Really starting to pick up, and we'll see if we can hit that 100 jackpot mark within next week.
Yeah, hopefully we could do that. Even yesterday, we already had 3 winners with taking home jackpots.
Yeah, really nice wins. The first one, the biggest of all.
Yeah, we had B. Hill Pipri over at American Legion Blue Earth, taking home $1,202.
Yeah,
Wow.
really nice win for them. And then the next 2 jackpots, actually, me and Jordy were able to give them out in a great game called Gimme 6 that we played during those Wild Wednesdays. First one went out to Painter over at Johnny C's, who took home $612.
Wow, that's crazy. And Fred and Trish over American Legion Fritter was able to get $603.
Yeah, two coverall jackpots in 6 games of Give Me 6
That's
that were
crazy.
over $600. We even gave out another coverall that was like $400, and we gave out 2 different small frames in those games as well.
Wow.
So really, lots of prizes went out during that Give Me 6.
That's crazy. Me and John had a very successful night of Jackpot Hunter last night.
Ooh, so I mean, definitely
Yeah.
some really good stuff there, as we've given out a bunch of jackpots, and we give out a bunch of jackpots in our e-tabs all the time. And one of our great games that just got released, you guys can win a jackpot in that right now.
Yeah, Roaring 20s. You can time travel into 1920 and you use standard decks to win the smaller prizes, or you can blast on over to 2020 and you can play with more volatile decks with a higher chance of winning those larger prizes.
Yeah, we definitely love Roaring 20s. It's super cool graphics. You get to hop into a time machine, fly around everywhere, feel like you're Marty McFly. And,
and
you're
and
just,
with those bonus rounds, it's really cool where you can go like further into the future.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Would be super. It's super interesting. So definitely check out Roaring 20s. It's a really good e-tab that we just released. But if you want to see a promo of that e-tab, go check out our social media pages. Facebook is the hub of all of our information. You can search up Pilot Games there on Facebook, and you'll see our logo. Click on that, and you'll see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressives, player picks, and so much more.
Oh, yeah. If you go on our Facebook page, you can also click on our link tree, and that has links to bar locations, other social medias, and more.
Yeah, love our Facebook page. Really good stuff there. And you can also see our weekly bingo schedule, which tells you about all of our best jackpots. You can also come out for Cup of Joe with Jordy, which starts our live bingo day. That runs from 11:30 all the way to 11:50, giving you guys a little 10-minute warm-up before you get into that Vikings bingo that starts at 12.
Yeah, that Vikings bingo is great. Sitting with those 25-cent cards, going from 12 to 1.
Oh, yeah, and there's a really good jackpot that's available in that one that's over 13 grand.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so a really good jackpot. Definitely come out tomorrow for 12 to 1 to see if me and good old Hot Take can give that jackpot out.
Hopefully.
But after that, we stick with the 25-cent card theme as we head into Jackpot Hunter from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock. And prizes go out all the time in that.
Yeah. With that mega, it just got jumped up, and I don't think it went out.
Really?
Yeah.
That's super exciting. The major is looked like it hadn't went out when we were last checking in with the broadcast. Looked like it was over $5 grand.
Yeah.
And that minor, it goes out all the time, with it being every $50. It clicks up 4 balls. So $50, 56 balls or less. Then at $100, it clicks up to 60 balls or less, so on and so forth till it hits that 64 ball count. And it's a really easy prize to win.
Oh, yeah, and then from there, from 4, we just
Wait just 1 second as we are seeing if we click over this jackpot. And there it is.
We got Big T over at Nichols Sports Bar in St. Paul taking home that minor and that must-go prize for what looks to be a little bit, really close to
389.
yeah.
$389.60. Good
Yeah.
job, Big T, getting a great win there on this game of Jackpot Hunter. Very first game of
Yeah.
Jackpot Hunter. And
It
so
was the first game was the lucky one.
exactly. So hopefully we can now build up these prizes again. Obviously, you guys still want to be going after this major jackpot, and it's weird to talk about how you can actually hit the major jackpot and miss out on the minor jackpot.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. So
I think it will. I mean, it will be very quickly flip-flopped right there. As soon as that hits
Yeah.
$100, it's going to be clicking up to 56 balls or less, passing up that major. But we could be giving out in this next few games at that 53 ball count, as we've hit it earlier than that. And
Yeah.
53 just itself is a very common number that we see all the time.
oh yeah, so hopefully we could just be lucky enough to get it soon. And yeah.
Oh yeah, but you were about to get talking about our happy hours,
Yeah.
which we just got started off with.
Yeah, kicking off our happy hour, we start off with that one game of Lucky 4 Bingo, right at 4. We're sadly we weren't able to hand out that $60,000.
Yeah.
But we do have another chance at it at 6 after what we're playing right now. These 23 games of Jackpot Hunter.
You can see the jackpots that are available right now. We just gave out that minor jackpot, so it's growing and rolling. But that major still primed and ready to be given out.
Oh yeah, but yeah, we'll get that other chance at Lucky 4 Bingo.
Yes, that's what I'm looking forward to that one. I'm looking forward to all of our games of Jackpot Hunter, as that major could be going out today.
Oh,
but
yeah.
that 60 grand, I want to give it out.
Yeah, I really want to hand out that 60.
Yeah, that Lucky 4 Bingo's been growing for too long now, too long.
Yeah, it's got to go.
But right after 6 o'clock, you actually get a chance at an even larger jackpot, as that coverall is just slightly larger on Skull Bingo at $60,669 that you can win in 50 balls or less. And what's even better is today is the first day after our PGL nights that you get the full 6 to 10 time to go after that coverall. That large frame of $5,488, 43 balls or less, and a line prize that will be growing in the games is starting off at $0 because it went out on the very last game of Skull Bingo, but it should be growing pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, but again, it's uninterrupted, so you got all 4 hours of Skull Bingo.
Yeah.
So you got 4 hours going after that coverall.
It's going to be super exciting to see if that goes out. It's a huge prize that we definitely want to see go into somebody's hands soon.
Yeah, now that it's uninterrupted, it should be easy pickings.
Oh, yeah, but the interruptions that we're talking about are our PGL nights, and Tuesday's that first PGL night of the week, and it happens every single Tuesday at 6:40. You got a bunch of PGL action, as well as a Jackpot Jungle coverall. That's the $1 edition of Jackpot Jungle that you could take home $24,092 in 54 balls or less.
Oh, yeah, and the next day we had another interruption because it's Wild Wednesday. Every Wednesday from 7 to 9, that's when that's going on. We have all those really fun PGL and tournament games that you guys love, and that Jackpot Jungle Grand Finale, where in 52 balls or less, you could take home $9,166.
Yeah, just for a 25-cent card, that seems a pretty nice. As well, we were just talking about that Gimme 6 games that that we just added back to Wild Wednesday that we just give out so many jackpots in.
Yeah, so definitely check those out.
Yeah,
on
I
our
think
next
I
PGL
think
nights.
it's for sure worth it to play those Wild Wednesdays. But what's going to be a boatload of fun, I said that really loud.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it, though, is our final game day of the season, and that's because game day is coming back for Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be running from 3 to 5 this Sunday. There's going to be a tuxedo special grand finale. I know John was either looking into getting suited up for it.
Yes, I did see that. I love the idea of if we could get Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, that's what you were telling me
The
about
Dumb
that.
and
Yeah.
Dumber suits. If we could get the orange suit and then the blue suit, because it would be
With,
perfect.
like, the chest ruffles and
Oh,
stuff,
it would be perfect for like Rams Bengals.
Yeah.
Too. It would fit perfect with the colors.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah,
It'd fit
see, I think this needs to happen.
Yeah.
But the Tuxedo Special is super fun because it is a high money game that you can win huge prizes, but you're going to be risking some cash as it's a $50 buy-in, but those prizes make it for sure worth it. So I'm super excited about game day. It's one of my favorite specialty nights is whenever we get to do those game days, and we'll be talking all things football during that game, giving our own predictions.
Your favorite day.
Oh, for sure. I get to talk about football for like 2 hours, and I get paid for it, so it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
We are at 63 balls dropped on this, so we have clicked over that major jackpot. We're working on a $19 must-go coverall.
Oh yeah, but yeah, like you said, you get to be paid to talk about football. So yeah, check out game day.
Let's see if anybody can win this, and we got a winner.
Hey, we have a couple winners, though. We got Nick over at Games by the Park in St. Paul and Mr. Crinkle over at Concordia Lane's new home, taking home that $19 must-go prize. Good job.
Yeah, I feel like Mr. Crinkle should be a board game character.
Yeah, Mr. Crinkle definitely does sound like some sort of like board game character.
Like he would be in
like,
Clue.
Yeah.
Like investigate Mr. Crinkle.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Clue or some of those like any of those like type of like investigative like things like any like murder mystery game.
If there was like a Snacks Candyland.
Oh gosh. Oh.
And there was a Mr. Crinkle for like crinkle cut fries or something.
Oh gosh. Oh no. That'd be great.
I think it would be. I think we're onto something. Will we might need to create our own board game based around Mr. Crinkle.
Yeah.
But we do have 1 minute and 50 seconds to get enrolled in this next game, so we're gonna hop into these national days.
Oh yeah, kicking off we have World Pulses Day. Every year on February 10th, World Pulses Day celebrates the dry edible seeds of plants called pulses. The day also seeks to promote the many health benefits of pulses.
Yeah, it's super healthy. Beans, legumes. They're pulses, and so.
All right.
Let's look up the health benefits of pulses. Pulses provide protein, fiber, as well as a significant source of vitamins, minerals, such as iron, zinc, folate, and magnesium, and consuming half a cup of beans or peas per day can enhance diet quality by increasing intake of these nutrients.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so really, really cool stuff. I'll show you what all pulses are.
Legumes.
Yeah, a pulse is a here's some examples of pulses. Baked beans, red, green, yellow, or brown lentils, chickpeas, garden peas, black-eyed peas. Ooh, good old black-eyed peas.
Yeah.
Love the band. We got runner beans, basically any kind of bean you can think of. That is a
except for garbanzo beans. I'm not seeing
I don't see garbanzo beans. They probably are anyways. We got 20 seconds, though, to get enrolled in this next game, and we still got all these great prizes available. That 53 ball or less major is just staring us right in the eye. And then we got that $45 minor prize that you can win in 52 balls or so. Why not win it in 52 balls? Take home the minor, take home the major, and take home that must-go and get a big cash prize as we get enrolled into this game number 3 of Jackpot Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, already game number 3 that we're getting enrolled to. Yeah, and we got a $17 must-go on this game 3. We got a bunch of people going after this as we keep on going through these national days, and we got Plimsoll Day. Every year on February 10th, Plimsoll Day honors Samuel Plimsoll. The Englishman was a politician and social reformer who was credited with making ships safer.
Oh, interesting. How exactly did he make ships safer?
I think he made a meter that could gauge the amount of weight that you had in your cargo with how deep you could sink into the water.
Oh, okay. Oh, with the Plimsoll line.
Yeah, Okay, so the Plimsoll line is a reference mark located on the ship's hull that indicates the maximum depth to which a vessel may be safely emerged when loaded with cargo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the depths vary with ship's dimensions, type of cargo, time of year, and water density, and so that really helped being able to track that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So it's still shipping. It was a huge addition to overseas shipping.
Yeah. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And I guess a lot of boats got painted just to mark that. That makes a lot of sense.
Really?
Yeah.
That's super cool. So, yeah, the Plimsoll line, super interesting stuff, and definitely helped out a lot of people with that invention.
Yeah. Next on National Days, we got National Home Warranty Day. National Home Warranty Day on February 10th reminds us to protect the vital appliances and components of our homes.
I think that's always important to remember. Do
yeah.
you have a certain appliance that you think of when you're like, oh, I need to protect that?
You know what? My parents have had the same washer and dryer since we've moved to Michigan. When I was like I don't know, like 16 years ago.
Yes.
They've had the same washer and dryer. And like I couldn't imagine not having a washer and dryer. Ooh, but we have a winner. We got Mikester over at Patriot Lane, St. Francis, taking home that $17 Musco prize. Good job.
Yeah, as we get enrolled into game number 4 of Jackpot Hunter. But you're saying your washer and dryer?
Yeah, replacing a washer and dryer is so expensive.
Yeah, that's definitely one thing that you want to.
Refrigerator, my food. Oh man,
that would refrigerator. Yeah, that would really sting.
Then you got to get a cooler to put all your stuff in, and then.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Of a refrigerator.
What appliance would I just be like? Oh my goodness, what? I don't know. I mean, probably one of those two things, the big appliances. If I'm just thinking of like my everyday appliances,
like a dishwasher, you can wash dishes by yourself.
Oh like, yeah.
I can't like.
I would be really disappointed, like if we're just talking about
I guess I could wash
just
clothes
bought
in my
appliances that don't come with like apartments or houses that you buy. Like a lot of houses come with those kinds of appliances and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's wherever you're at and stuff like that. But I don't know how I would do without my air fryer.
Okay.
I love my air fryer.
That's
and
fair.
So like
I know.
That would be
like your pride and joy.
It would be very disappointing to lose that air fryer. I don't even use it the most out of all my roommates, but I love that thing.
Yeah. I remember that Keurig I had that was really nice. I miss that thing.
Yeah, that was super good. Really nice for cooking chicken.
Oh yeah.
But let's keep on going through this. It's National Home Warranty Day, so if you feel like you need to protect your stuff some more, today's the day. We also got another super useful day because it's National Umbrella Day. National Umbrella Day casts a little shade on February 10th. The day honors one of the world's most useful inventions, the umbrella.
Nice.
I'm a fan of the umbrella, but I never bring it where I need to be.
I never have one when I need an umbrella.
Exactly. That's what I was talking with Jordy about. Was like I just always like when I have umbrella. I have a really nice umbrella.
I should probably just put one in like the door of my car.
Yeah, I should too. The only issue is I can't rock with the like small umbrellas. Like those little ones, because like they're just too they're too tiny. I'm too large of a guy.
You almost gotta like bring it like all the way down to cover you all the way.
Exactly, and so
because whatever bounces off still hits like my shoulders.
I'm not about that, and so like sometimes I mean most of the time it's just sprinting to whatever building I'm going into or whatever.
Yeah,
and
sometimes
so
it's just a mass run.
If it's raining,
because either way, if it's a downpour, your shoes are getting soaked anyways, and that's the important part.
Yeah. So National Umbrella Day definitely celebrates that useful invention that I know if you're living in a real rainy state, that is very useful.
Yeah, poor Seattle.
Poor Seattle, yeah, for real.
Yeah,
those places that rain all the time, you definitely want an umbrella. Here in the Midwest, it just snows.
Yeah.
It skips the rain. It just snows.
It just goes right to mush. Whenever it's wet, it's just melted snow most of the time.
Yeah, it
Except
really
for
is.
Halloween. On Halloween in Michigan, it never ceases to either like it snows or rains on Halloween every year.
Yeah, it does feel that way. It really does feel that way. We do have 15 balls away on this one, trying to take home one of these great prizes. We have a $79 minor prize in 52 balls or less, a major prize that's sitting at $24,245. That feels lucky. With 24-24, with 53 balls or less, and then we got a $27.20 Musco prize.
Yeah, hopefully we can hand out that major though.
Yeah, we'll see if anything can happen, but let's see what's happening with our Twins and if anything new has come of.
Even though they're still in that owner-imposed class.
Yeah. There's always not many answers on what's happening with the Twins, but. Yeah, let's talk about 4 Twins players with make or break years in 2022.
All right.
This seems interesting. Okay. So these Minnesota Twin players prove they belong in the organization for a 2022 and beyond. He's not talking about Byron Buxton or Jorge Polanco, whose spots are secure regardless how 2022 goes. He's talking about and he's not talking also about like Jake Cave or Kyle Garlick, whose futures on the team are pretty certain unless something drastic changes. We're talking about guys like Randy. We got Randy Dobnak. Start off the list. Okay. For 1 second, before we talk about Randy Dobnak, we got a winner.
Yeah, we got Bull over at Corner Bar Goodhue taking home that $27 Musco prize. Good job.
Yeah, I mean, famous, has a great mustache, Robbie Dobnak does. But he burst onto the league in 2019 and even made a start in the 2019 American League Division Series. His 2020 wasn't as successful, but the Twins saw enough to keep him longer. Right before the 2021 season, the Twins signed him to a 5-year contract that has 3 options added on the end. It only will make him $9.25 million guaranteed, so it really won't hurt the Twins' pocket that much. But with how awful he was in the majors last year, the team has to be considering their options.
Ooh.
Yeah, so let's talk about the next guy.
Yeah, next up we have Mike Kepler. Mike Kepler is in somewhat a unique spot on the list. His contract is lengthy when you consider the options, but unlike Dobnak, Kepler would more than likely be traded if this year isn't working out. It's easy to see why he's an asset. Kepler's deal runs through 2023 with a team option for 2024 at only $10 million. That's a very reasonable deal for a corner outfielder with solid power, speed, and defense. Even when he's not performing at his highest level, his floor is what makes him a good third outfielder and a championship caliber fourth outfielder.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's a very talented player, but they'll need to see him really play some nice baseball heading into 2022. And we'll just go over one more player here, and that's Minnesota Twins Miguel Sano. Since Sano signed with the Minnesota Twins in 2009, it's clear he's undeniably talented. Just take a look at his career, 162 game average, .238, 3.29, and a .481 batting average with 93 runs, 39 home runs, and 100 RBIs. Really talented player, but he's very strikeout prone because each swing he takes is designed to kill the ball. His defense at first is only average for the most part. His eyes have improved, but is still not great, but he's still a solid player. Unfortunately, Sano's time with the team may be ending. He has a team option for the next year, but at $14 million, it's hard to see the Twins making a decision on him that is too positive.
Nah, man.
So really, really interesting guys there. We'll see what they can do in 2022. I think a lot of them, like Miguel Sano and others, will be stepping up in this next Twin season, and I don't think we'll be worrying about their future, as just last season felt like a down season for the Twins in general, and then once they get back rolling again, they'll be that top team again.
Yeah, they should just be right back in there.
Oh,
but
I completely agree.
If you want to give them a little bit of luck while they're still in their offseason, Pilot Games has teamed up with the Minnesota Twins. You can play Twins Win today wherever Pilot Games are played. Just play the E-Tab game. It's a lot of fun. Definitely check it out. Yeah,
really good stuff. We have gotten into this game number 5 of the broadcast. We got 20 balls dropped. We have a minor jackpot that's $114 that you can win in 52 balls. A major jackpot of $24,274 that you can win in 53 balls or less. And then that Musco prize of $28.40. That is Musco, so you can win it at any time. So we'll see who can take this one home. We got a bunch of players 11 balls away, but that minor jackpot looking good for next round if we don't hit it.
Yeah, once it clicks up after next round, it should be really easy to hit.
Yeah, definitely some really good stuff. But we got a really good jackpot in our Vikings bingo that's over 13 grand. That could definitely have huge implications on our Twiking zone, which has players moving all over right now.
Oh, yeah, people have been moving all over the spot. Kicking off in 10th place, we have Rodway, who's previously in 9th over at Barley Pizza Blaine. He was at 42,000 points. He actually got pushed back by someone who was previously unranked in the standings. We have 9th place, previously unranked Bobo over at Corner Bar Goodhue at 43,000 points. Able to jump ahead just barely. We have SNS over at the Barrel House Bar and Cafe at 46,000 points in 8th place. In 7th place, we have Steve over at our place on 3rd at 50,000 points. In 6th place, holding our spot, we got Sin Bob over at Corky's Bar South Haven at 52,000 points. In 5th place, previously in 4th, getting pushed back a bit, we got Yo-Yo over at Halfway's Bar at 63,000 points.
Before you talk about those top 4, we have clicked over on that must-go prize of $28.40, and we'll see. We've clicked over on any of our jackpot prizes. We're working on a $28.40 must-go that's going out to Jim Rocks over at Stillwater Bowl, Oak Park Heights. Good job, big-time player Jim Rocks, getting the win in our game number 5. That means all those jackpots are rolling into game number 6, and that miner's clicking up to 56 balls or less.
Oh, yeah. Jim Rocks actually had a great night last night.
Ooh, maybe he'll be able to get into our top 10 pretty soon.
Yeah, hopefully. But like I was saying, in 4th place, they got they jumped up right past Yo-Yo. I actually didn't go over Yo-Yo. In 5th place, previously in 4th, they got pushed back. We got Yo-Yo over at Halfway's Bar at 63,000 points. Who's doing the pushing? Elsa in 4th place now. Titan Sports Saloon, she's at 64,000 points. In 3rd place, we got Bryce over at Atomic Star Tavern at 65,000 points. 2nd place is Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine at 75,000 points. And in 1st place, we have Loser Dave over at Finlayson Municipal Bar at 78,000 points.
Yeah, good.
Changing up locations, it looks like.
Yeah, big-time player. Playing is at a bunch of different locations. But I'm watching out for Scrub Eye.
Oh, yeah.
Scrub Eye's been slowly creeping towards Loser Dave. Now only 3,000 points behind him. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw first place Scrub Eye in maybe a few days.
Yeah, I think he can make a jump for it.
We'll see if he can do it, but let's hop into these location standings. Because in 9th place, we actually have a two-way tie. It's VFW Blaine, who moved up from 10th place into 9th place with Main Street Pub and Kimball. They both have 52,000 points. Well, the ties don't stop there as we hop into another tie in 7th place, both with 73,000 points, and that's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale and Eagles Rochester. Well, now that we've went through those 2 top ties, who do you think is breaking out of the 9th place and the 7th place tie?
Let's see. I can see Main Street Pub and Kimball getting out of it.
Okay.
VFW Blaine had to jump in to get to those ties. Well, they got pushed back. My apologies, by Main Street Pub.
Yes, they did,
Yeah.
but the reason I'm leaning towards VFW Blaine is because that's where Scrub Eye plays. And Scrub Eye's been picking up the pace lately, and so there's my prediction. VFW Blaine breaks out of that 9th place tie.
Is there anybody in the top 10 playing at Main Street Pub?
I don't know.
So.
I think it's a group effort over there at Main Street Pub.
Wow.
But
job,
what about that 7th place tie? Titan Sports Saloon and Eagles Rochester.
I'm going to take Titan Sports Saloon on that one.
Okay, big-time location. I mean, you don't want to bet against Elsa over there at Titan Sports Saloon.
Yeah, she's been making jumps forward.
She really has. I'm going to lean Eagles Rochester as I think I saw them get a few wins today, but we also saw Titan Sports Saloon get some wins, so we'll see what kind of shakeups happen. But let's keep on going through these location standings. In 6th place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 75,000 points. Before I hop into these top 5, you want to tell them what's available in this game?
Oh, yeah, we got that major sitting at $24,307. They can take home in 53 balls or less. That minor sitting nice at 56 balls or less, and it's $155. And sitting ominously in the background, we got that mega sitting at $100,000 that you can take home in 44 balls or less.
The Thanos jackpot.
Yes.
Oh, that's what I kind of think. It's Thanos on his throne before you
yeah.
actually saw him.
Oh, yeah, back when a different actor was playing him.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's super crazy stuff. We got in 5th place, though, in these location standings. We got Corner Bar and Goodhue with 77,000 points. With 83,000 points in 4th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven. Now let's get into that 100,000 point club as we had some shakeups in this club as the number 3 location passed up and got into 2nd place and bumping back American Legion Fridley, who has 112,000 points in 3rd place. The 2nd place location that I was talking about that moved up is our place in 3rd in Faribault with 113,000 points. Only 1,000 points separating those 2 locations, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see them battling it out for a few weeks. But in 1st place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park with 223,000 points. Just a commanding lead right now.
Wow, that is a crazy lead. We're looking a little close.
Let's see if we can do it in these next few ones. I mean, the miner's definitely within line to be able to take home, but we're going to need to hit it right here if we want to give out that major prize.
Although we know the score is a little bit of light. Yeah, not
No,
quite.
but we got one more still to go on this one.
Yeah, if we can hit that miner.
No, and
Not
we are
quite.
moving to that $33 must-go prize. We got players 3 balls away right now. We'll see who can take this one home as this both these jackpots are going to continue to grow into game number 7.
Oh, and we got player over at Don's Corner Bar in Dundas taking home that must-go prize. Good job.
Yeah, good job. And now we're getting enrolled into that game number 7 like I was talking about. And as we're getting enrolled into game number 7, we got to talk about one of our favorite E-tabs, Buku Bucks.
Oh, yeah.
Head to the woods in search of big bucks. You know, play on words right there. Play beer pong at deer camp or test your shooting skills in the Buku Bucks hunting bonus and win trophy prizes.
Oh, yeah, but if you don't want to try any of that fun stuff out, Pilot Games does have over 50 different charitable E-Tab games that you can play. You can play anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5 and awesome bonus and free play rounds.
Have you ever been a big hunter?
Oh, I've hunted a fair amount.
Like deer?
Yeah.
Yeah, big deer.
Mostly deer, some rabbit.
Okay. I like rabbit hunting a lot. I found that a lot more enjoyable than I did deer hunting. Because
I like deer hunting a lot.
deer hunting,
Plus venison.
Oh, venison is super tasty. Especially, like jerky.
Yeah.
Love venison jerky.
Anything
venison
made with
sausage.
the backstrap, great.
Oh, yeah, that's always a win.
I'm kind of a weird guy though. I'm not sure. I like heart, like venison heart.
Oh,
It's really
I
good.
know a lot of people that really, really like venison heart.
Yeah,
like,
it's really good.
Yeah,
It's like my favorite.
I haven't tried it personally, so I would definitely give it a shot. My favorite thing that I have the most enjoyment hunting was actually quail hunting.
Really?
I really enjoyed the bird hunting, and that was super fun for me. And I enjoy any kind of the hunting that you deal with dogs.
Yeah.
I think that's super fun
it's always really fun.
to be able to have like a pointer and then a retriever, and it's just really interesting and super fun.
Yeah, definitely a lot of fun. I really just like deer hunting the most, but I have gone like duck hunting and stuff too.
Duck hunting is good. Have you shot a buck?
Yeah.
What's the largest buck that you've shot?
I've gotten an 8 point.
An 8 point.
Yeah, that's the max.
Okay, you want to hear the story of why I rue deer hunting? I just hate it. I rue the day that I learned deer hunting.
Let's hear it.
Is my villain backstory is that I was in the deer blind, and this was like I was in 7th grade like this. So and I was with my grandpa, and he went with me out hunting, and so I'm sitting there in the blind, and we've been sitting there for the past like 4 days and haven't seen jack diddly squat. And so I finally see a deer come across the valley that's in my grandpa's property. I look through the scope. I'm like, that's a buck. Sorry, I get a little emotional about this story.
Choking up a little.
Yeah, I'm just choking up a bit. But I see it in my scopes. I'm like, oh, that's a buck, and I'm like, oh, I can see like multiple points on this thing. Like, this is gonna be nice. Like, this is gonna be a good and I've never shot a buck in my life. Like, I still have yet to ever shoot a deer in my life.
Really?
Yeah, I've still yet to ever shoot a deer in my life, and I had it because I've only gotten buck licenses because I really wanted a buck.
Yeah.
And so I got it in my hairs. My grandpa goes, I'm not sure that's a buck. You probably shouldn't shoot it. And because I only have a buck license, I couldn't like make the mistake of shooting a doe.
Yeah.
And so he's like, oh, I don't think that's a buck. And I'm like, nope, Grandpa, I am 100% sure that is horns on that deer. That is a buck. And he's looking. I'm like, Grandpa, you're 75. I can see it is a buck. He wanders past our area. I can't shoot him because obviously I'm not gonna say no to my grandpa and just do it.
Yeah.
And he walks over, goes straight towards where my uncle was hunting, shoots him down, and it was an 8-point. So I missed out on an 8-point, and it's had a grip on my heart towards deer hunting for a while now.
I'm so sorry. That's so sad.
No, I've had a lot of fun memories doing it as well. A really, really cool memory is one of the first times I ever just went and sat in the hunting blind with my uncle was I got to see the albino deer like really close in person on my property. And so like because there was an albino deer that roamed around all the properties that were near my grandpa's, and everyone had like agreed that they were not going to shoot this deer, like let it live its life, let it like spread its seed and like see if we can get some more albino deer. Like that would be sick. And so it's really fun, but being able to see that kind of thing up in person, something that you just will never see really on a regular basis, it was really, really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Ooh, but we got a winner. We got Hub over at TB3's Freeborn taking home that $39 Musco prize. Good job.
Yeah, and that means that minor jackpot is clicking up to 60 balls or less in this next game. So make sure you guys keep on getting after this and pressing play. As we're going to talk about one thing that you guys got to do if you're competing on our PGL nights, and that's getting signed up at PGL.world, become a member of our league. PGL players, they compete for points, have access to insider information, have a monthly newsletter that has lots of great information in it, as well as getting spotlighted on our new member spotlight.
Oh, yeah, kicking off, we got Sark, Cy Moneybell, Tamara, Susie D, SAS 1969, M Devin, Nikki, and Hotshot. So hopefully they can get a little bit extra luck.
Yeah, really good stuff. I think Hotshot's my favorite in this new list that we got.
I don't know. I have to think. I don't know. Cy Moneybell.
I like Cy Moneybell. It's a good one.
Because I don't know how I should be pronouncing it. Because there's like Simon in there. And then, like, there's so much in there. So.
But like, it's impossible to say it other than Cy Moneybell because
Simon Ibell. I don't know. Ibell. Yeah.
Because it's E at the end, anyways.
Yeah.
So it's Simon E. Bell, Simon E. Bell.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, like Simone Bell.
Could be. I mean,
yeah.
Look at you're coming up with more options than I got, but we got 1 minute and 10 seconds to get enrolled in this next game with that minor prize being clicked up. It's primed and ready to go out in this one, game number 8. So make sure you guys keep on getting enrolled and press and play. And those players that just got signed up at PGL.world, they got to hop onto that Player Connect app, download it. It's on iTunes, on
like
Google.
the App Store,
Yeah, it's all on all they're on all the app stores. So you can just search it up on your app store, download that Player Connect app, and you can play the e-tip boards for Super Bowl Sunday. All you got to do is choose 5 squares for the Rams versus Bengals Sunday, February 13th. Points are awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth quarter. Play for free in the Player Connect app and earn PGL points for season 11 if you win. All you got to do is launch that app and select Sports Link. That Sports Link is right above your player icon, and so it's super easy to find. You click on that, you'll see a grid that pops up in front of you. There's literally no skill at all involved in this game, and it only gives you any kind of answers to who won until after the game gets started. And so definitely give it a shot. See if you can win yourself a few PGL points.
Speaking of PGL points, we got the PGL standings, and I'll kick off the players. Because in 10th place, we got Kick Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill at 345,000 points. In 9th.
But we got balls dropping in this game number 8, and we have some really, really nice prizes. A $64.80 Musco prize. Not bad for a Musco, but I think more people want to win this minor prize of $286, and pretty much everyone's going to take that $24,411 that you can win in 53 balls or less. So we'll see if anybody can take any of these prizes home. You're for sure taking home the Musco, but we'll see if the minor or the major go out in this game right here. If we give out that minor, we'll be on good pace for giving out a lot of jackpots in this.
This might be like a 4-game broadcast, maybe 5.
Yeah, we'll right now that would be pacing for 5 games.
Yeah, we would
because we're only in game number 8.
Yeah.
So
okay, yeah,
we'd be doing pretty good, pretty solid. We got Show Me Money out there playing.
We're trying to show you money.
Yeah, we want to give this prize out. Believe me. But let's hop back into these PGL standings before we get too distracted.
Oh, yeah. Kicking off in 9th place, we got Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon at 347,000 points. In 8th place, we got Wet Sand over at Duffy's Bar and Grill at 356,000 points. In 7th place, previously in 6th, we got Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin at 383,000 points. In 6th place, previously in 5th, getting pushed back a bit, we got Brizo, from the Underground Bar and Grill at 388,000 points. In 5th place, wow.
Wow, lots of things.
I just almost had a hiccup, and then I just had a yawn. Wow, great things. In 6th place, previously in 5th, we got Brizo from Underground Bar and Grill at 388,000 points. In 5th place, previously in 4th, getting pushed back a bit, we got Nixon over at VFW Roseville at 388,420 points, just slightly above Brizo. In 4th place, previously in 7th, we got Forget You D over at VFW Austin at 409,000 points. In 3rd place, we got Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi of Gilbert at 357,000 points. But we got a winner. We got Messenger over at Wild Bill Sports Saloon in Woodbury, taking home that $64 Musco prize. Good job.
And the minor jackpot of $286.
Oh, wow. I just didn't even notice. Wow, good job, Messenger.
A really good one.
Pardon
An
me.
over $300 jackpot going out to you, Messenger. It sounds like Messenger whenever Messenger.
I completely blinked that we had clicked up to 60.
Yeah.
We had done it so quickly. And we had just talked about that. Wow.
Gave out a jackpot in game number 8. We're flying through these jackpots. And so, hey, we're feeling good today. If any day is where we give out 5 jackpots, it feels like today.
Oh, yeah. And one of them needs to be that major.
I couldn't agree more. We got 2 minutes to get enrolled in this game number 9 of the broadcast. So make sure you guys keep on getting enrolled and press and play and giving your best shot at winning one of these great prizes.
Oh, yeah. For finish off the PGL standings, in 2nd place, we got Keith over at Billy's Roxford at 503,000 points. And in 1st place, Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post at 616,635 points.
Yeah, really good stuff for those players. And let's hop into the location standings because we got the 1 million point club for our top 10. And in 10th...
Sorry.
What?
I was laughing.
Oh, yeah, in 10th place. Moving from unranked to 10th place, we got Neighborhood Tavern and FE with 1,024,000 points. With the 1,047,000 points in 9th place, we got LJ's in Miltona. 8th place, it's Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 1,096,000 points. 7th place, it's Beck's Pub in Becker with 1,121,000 points. 6th place, VFW Austin with 1,131,000 points. In 5th place, we got VFW Northfield with 1,279,000 points. I don't know why, but I want to say VFW like in the game.
VFW.
It's in the game. We got in 4th place, though. We got American Legion Cleveland with 1,334,000 points. 1,350,000 points is for our 3rd place location, Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. The 2nd place location, it's 3rd Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 1,638,000 points. And that number 1 location, inching towards that 2 million point club. And maybe after that game day bingo, we got Neeson's Gaylord with 1,947,000 points.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, close. I mean, I think they'll be in the 2 million point club for sure after Tuesday.
Oh, for sure on Tuesday. Possibly on Monday.
Oh, I think a very high likelihood on Monday. If it would have to be no Neeson's Gaylord. They are all celebrating the Super Bowl and too busy to play pilot games. Like,
yeah,
that's the only way it happens because it's really, really close to that 2 million point club. And we got balls dropping in this game right here. That minor unavailable because we just gave it out last game. But we have a $25.80 Musco as well as a $24,372 major prize.
Oh, yeah. You know, if you're just, feeling like getting $24,000.
Easy cash money. Well, let's check out our Wild as they had a rough game last game.
Ooh.
But we'll talk about our Minnesota Wild, see if there's any other new things. Oh, yeah. Marcus Foligno did get suspended for his incident in that Winnipeg Jets game. And so he'll be taking a little break. But hopefully we can get him back and he'll be better than ever. But rough to see Marcus Foligno get kicked out off of something like that.
Yeah. The kneeing incident.
Yeah, the kneeing incident. Okay, but we are right now 28-11-3. Connor Hellbike made 27 saves, and Mark Sherfield scored a power play goal as the Winnipeg Jets defeated the Minnesota Wild 2-0 on Tuesday night, halting the Wild's 6-game winning streak. Oof. But, hey, we can start up a new winning streak. Capo Kokkonen did not have a terrible game as he stopped 27 shots for Minnesota, which entered the game with a season-high 10-game point streak. It had been a while since they had lost a game, and a season-best 6-game point streak on the road. Oh, are we seeing if we can give it out right here?
Yeah, it's looking real close. So sad.
No, ain't giving out in this one. We got a $25.80 Musco prize that we're trying to give out, and we got a bunch of people 3 balls away, like Jilly, McCalla. We just had Miskjer win, and so now there's all different names. Oh, there's good old Cancer Sucks out there. Former winner, we got to give her the cup during our PCS. Really fun.
Ooh, but we got JMM over at Friendly in Cushing taking home that $25 Musco prize. Good job.
Yeah, good job, JMM. And now we're going to get enrolled in game number 10.
Yeah.
And that means, JMM, you're getting a little bit of extra luck because you won our lucky game number 9 with Hub, who took home another Musco prize in game number 7, which was a lucky game number 7.
Yeah.
And so both those prizes, both you guys, a little bit extra luck heading to you guys so you can win some of these even better prizes that are available throughout these games.
Oh, yeah.
But we do have a wild game this Saturday versus the Hurricanes, who are 16, 22, and 4. Let's check out the Hurricanes, what they've been doing in the last few games, to see if our Wild have a good shot at getting the win.
I know the Hurricanes are slightly above them in the standings, so hopefully.
Oh wait, the Hurricanes are better than that. I accidentally didn't put their new record. They're 31, 10, and 3. That's what the Hurricanes are. Okay, that makes way more sense.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure they're like second in the standings.
Yeah,
right
they're a really, really good team. But we'll see if they. I mean, they just last game took a loss to the Senators, then a loss to the Maple Leafs. Only beat the Sharks by 1 goal. Only beat the Devils by 1 goal the game prior. And really have had a lot of really tight wins and have lost more dramatically than they have gotten their wins in.
Yeah.
So hopefully the Bruins can, give a.
It looks like they had a 7-1 win against the Bruins earlier in the season already.
Okay, so hopefully the Bruins can get the win in this one, get Carolina in a little bit of a slump before they head into our game versus the Wild.
Yeah.
But
knocked them down a peg.
Yeah, if you want to help out our Minnesota Wild, send out some luck to them. Play Let's Go Wild at wherever you play Pilot games. It's a great ETAB game that you can play the Slap Shot bonus round.
Ooh, but we got the fishing report. This one's coming at you from Lake of the Woods Tourism over at Outdoors Weekly. This was on February 8th, 2022. On the rainy river, walleye fishing continues best in the mornings and evenings. Gold glow or gold combined with glow colors working well. A jig and minnow close to the bottom has been effective. Some nice walleyes living in the river. Let's see. The snowmobile trail is groomed and staked from Baudette to Wheeler's Point, continuing up to the angle.
Wow. So looks to be some really good fishing there. Are you going gold, glow, or the combination?
I think you got to go combination.
You're going combo?
Yeah, combo.
See, I said that's too flashy, too noisy.
Nah.
No, see, you want something that's like you can't get this.
Nah, you got to go all out for that. That's what it is. It's the gold glow. It's like, you can't have this.
No, that's like come get this.
Nah.
See, the gold, it's classy. It shows that you got style, but they're like, ooh, that's a really fancy worm I've seen. They see that one, they're like, that looks like it wants me to bite it. Exactly. So I'm going just gold. I mean, no answer's wrong. Just check out whatever works for you wherever you're at. But it does seem good that those snowmobile trails are ready from Baudette to Wheeler's Point and even up to the angle. So really good stuff.
Oh, yeah. But if you do happen to get a good fish, or if you happen to win a really good jackpot, send a picture into Pilot Games. Share those pictures with us. We love to get pictures and see your guys' faces. If you do win a jackpot, hold up your iPad and let us see your happy face holding the jackpot message. Send us a picture of you playing with your friends or even just your favorite bartender. You can share your pictures on Facebook or by emailing to them, or emailing them to us over at jackpot@pilotgames.com. And you can even just put them on Facebook with the hashtag PilotGames.
Yeah, on any of your social medias. Actually, you can post it with the hashtag PilotGames. We'll be able to grab that and put it in our player enrolling screen, or even show you whenever we get into the enrolling screen. We can put you a big screen. We'll put a great picture of. Gosh, I'm forgetting on whose jackpot that was. That's in this. We got. I'll find it in just Witty. Witty is in right now. We can put her big screen once we get back into that enrolling screen. But some really good stuff. We're not going to be giving out a jackpot in this game, though, as we are working on a $21 must-go prize, as we got a bunch of players 3 balls away.
Oh, yeah, they're all really close. Looks like Jim Rocks is coming in for another must-go prize.
Oh, maybe. Wrong tube. We got some Vikings news to head into, as I thought this was really fun. Especially before I get into everything I can talk about football, we got a winner on this one.
Yeah, we got Keith over at Billy's Roxford taking home that $21 must-go prize. Good job, Keith.
Yeah, well, I thought because this would be interesting. I saw this article, and it was 6 free agent wide receivers the Vikings could sign in 2022.
Interesting.
And I thought, well, our receiving core is already sweet. We got 3 sick wide receivers between Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson, and KJ Osborne.
And there's already a possibility of us looking into one at the draft.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
like we've had a couple.
That was the mock draft,
a couple mock drafts up. I think if they signed someone like this, they wouldn't end up drafting a wide receiver.
Oh no.
But I thought it was interesting because I think it's actually useful for us now that I'm thinking about it, because the Rams, who were play designed by Kevin O'Connell and also by Sean McVay, they led the league in 3 wide receiver personnel. So you need to have more than 3 capable wide receivers to be able to run 3 wide receiver personnel, because you need to be able to give guys breaks. They need to be able to put in other capable wide receivers and run the offense still at a high level. And I thought some of these guys would be great options. Some of them would fit more of our cap space and be able to fit in that way. Or some would be a huge splash pickup that could really change our offense.
Okay, interesting. Kicking off, we got Sammy Watkins. 2021 team was the Baltimore Ravens. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, a very talented wide receiver. He was the secondary wide receiver to Tyreek Hill on those championship Kansas City teams the last few years. Just this last year, went over to Baltimore. Had a little bit of a slump season, but we could check out his stats to see what they looked like with the Baltimore Ravens in 2021. We got stats right here. And it looks like for the season, he ended up with 394 yards, 14.6 yards per catch, which is pretty good, but only had 27 receptions compared to previous years where he really got a lot of targets. He had 37 receptions for the Chiefs in 2020, had 52 for the Chiefs in 2019, where he both those years surpassed the total that he had this year, where he had 421 yards in 2020 and 673 yards in 2019. It's just a really good secondary wide receiver option.
Yeah, it just kind of looks like it depends on how often they play him.
Yeah, very talented wide receiver. That I think he was injured a lot this year, as he was out against the Steelers, Browns, and other games this year as well, and really started to pick it up late in the season, giving us a little bit of hope, saying that he could produce for our Minnesota team next year.
Yeah.
We do have balls dropping in this game number 11 of the broadcast. And we got a $90 minor, a $24,000 major, and a $25 must-go prize. As we keep on talking about these really good wide receivers, next on the list is Zay Jones. He last year played for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and you want to tell him what he was able to do last year?
Yeah, last year it looks like he had 47 receptions. He was able to get 546 yards, and he was able to get average about 11.6 yards per carry. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, not a bad.
Per reception, yeah.
Per reception, he had a little bit more targets last year. Had to be a little bit more of the guy, especially when Darren Waller was out. It was by far his best season of his career. Outside of his one season where he really stood out with the Bills in 2018, this is the first season where he's really stood out since then, and really played some nice football and could be a really good third option in this offense that complements well to KJ Osborne, as they're very different wide receivers.
Yeah, he could definitely help out and be the third man.
Yeah, I think this next guy, though, is more of a splash pick. Like, if you get him, we have the best receiving core in all of the NFL.
Yeah, Juju Smith-Schuster, and on the 2021 year, he was with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And I think we know what he can do as a secondary wide receiver. Like, we saw him with Antonio Brown. He got over 1,000 yards as the number 2 guy.
As a second person. That's crazy.
As the second guy. He actually dips down in statistics when he has to take on that number 1 role, but we do have a winner on this game.
Yeah, we got Bobo 22 over at Country Lounge St. Paul, taking home that $25 Musco prize. Good job.
Yeah, and now we're getting rolled into game number 12 as that minor jackpot. It's probably will grow over $100 as we get enrolled in this next game. And so that doesn't mean this game, the game we're getting enrolled into right now, will be at 56 balls or less, but the next game will be.
Ooh.
But we got Juju Smith-Schuster's stats pulled up, and you actually look at it. He had his rookie season 917 yards, which is almost close to 1,000 yards in his rookie season. Had 1,426 yards in his second season, where he was still the second option to Antonio Brown, but actually beat him in receptions, yards, and all that, just because he was getting the more lax coverage. Yeah. And I think he'd be getting a lot of that, especially due to Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen. Would be a really good wide receiver. It would just be if we can get him. That would be the tough part, is there's going to be a huge bidding war for Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yeah, up next we got Cedric Wilson. 2021 year, he played for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, I never really heard of Cedric Wilson up until this last fantasy year, as he absolutely went crazy on that Cowboys team, as he had a really nice season in 2021 where
Did you have him on your roster at all?
No, I did not have. I was very disappointed that I didn't have him on my roster, as he increased his averages a lot, as he had, let me find yards. He went from 49 yards his rookie season, 189 yards his second season, to 602 yards in his third season.
Wow.
Looking really good in that season, averaging a lot more yards per game, 37.6 yards per game, and really solidified himself as a solid wide receiver, a solid speedster in the slot position. I think he could work very, very well in our Vikings offense.
Yeah, that could definitely be a good fit.
But I don't know if he would be a little redundant to a KJ Osborne type.
Yeah.
Just because they both bring that speedy, good route running wide receiver that can play from the slot. Next up, we got Jacoby Myers. He's a restricted free agent, and his last team was the New England Patriots. And there's been a lot of changes in that New England Patriots wide receiver room. And Jacoby Myers has been able to stay there for the whole time. And so it's been super impressive. He's been I would call him the number 1 receiver for the New England Patriots. And I feel like if he got into a pass-happy offense, you may realize that he's not just a really good wide receiver. He's a great wide receiver, and you can get him for a little bit cheaper price tag than like a Juju Smith-Schuster.
Okay, yeah. That would definitely be a good pickup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you got that Juju Smith-Schuster ceiling without the same price tag, which would be really nice.
Yeah, just a little bit of a bargain almost.
Exactly. And the last guy, I think, is another one of those guys that you're like, wow, had a really good season last year, but is he going to be able to keep it up in the 2022 season? And that's Russell Gage, who played for the Atlanta Falcons last season, and he really picked it up as why am I blanking on his name? Calvin Ridley got injured for the Atlanta Falcons team, and he had to take over as the number 1 wide receiver alongside the tight end Kyle Pitts, and he definitely stepped up to the challenge, but could he keep on doing it? That's the real question. But I think if any sense of the word, he would be a really good number 3 option.
Yeah, definitely someone that'd be able to, come in. Like, he's already had to, step up and
be a
so,
number one. And
yeah,
so being a number 2, a number 3.
Yeah, working well with another the whole receiving core.
I think we'll see what he can do with that kind of stuff. So I like these a lot, and especially with getting Kevin O'Connell as our coach. I think picking up the more receiver talent that we can, the better.
Yeah, definitely spruce up that offense a little bit.
But we are closing in on some of these jackpots, 10 balls away from that major and even closer to that minor. We'll see if any of these players who are 8 balls away can take these home. But if they don't, they're going to be taking home a $24 must-go prize, which isn't too bad. But we got G's, Mill, and Michelob both 8 balls away, all 8 balls away, as we have a E-Tab game partnered with the Minnesota Vikings. It's called Vikings Victory. Pick a letter in the skull bonus and win big prizes. Really, really good stuff. We got 6 balls away, these players now, and let's hop into some Jackpot Hunter standings.
Oh, yeah, kicking off in a tie. In 9th place, we got Cammy over at Niswell Legion and Crazy Kid over at Tasty Pizza Hanger 45, both of them at 23,000 points. In 8th place, previously in 7th, we got Two-Way Girl over at Mauer Brothers Liquor at 26,000 points. In a tie in 6th place, we got Godness over at Mainland Bar and Grill and Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon, both at 27,000 points. In 5th place, we got Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill at 30,000 points. Okay. 4th place, we got Bull over at Corner Bar Good Hugh at 38,000 points.
But we got S-Cuter Slim at Gordy's Place in Little Canada, taking home $24 on that must-go prize. Good job, Cuter Slim. Yeah, that's just what I'm going to go with. As we get enrolled into this next game number 13 of the broadcast, and that minor jackpot clicking up from 52 to 56, making it a way more doable jackpot, but might as well take it in 53 balls or less. Take home that major of 24,000 and the minor prize, and whatever must-go grows along with it.
Oh, yeah, just take them all at once.
Yeah, we want them all gone.
Yeah. But in 2nd place, we got Kev over at the Deer Stand in 3rd place, we got Not Lucky over at Corner Bar Good Hugh at 41,000 points. 2nd place, we got Kev over at the Deer Stand at 56,000 points. And in 1st place, we got Bobo over at Corner Bar Good Hugh at 58,000 points.
Yeah, good job, Bobo. Really killing it in this season. But Kev, coming up on these standings.
Yeah, only 2,000 points behind. He could possibly catch up.
I've been watching out for Kev as he just slowly crawls his way into this first-place race. And Bobo slowly getting caught up. But Bobo, big-time player, won season 10. And I think will continue to be a regular in this top 10. But Kev, trying to get that first-place spot. Do you have any other guys that you're watching out for big risers? As you've been here, you've been watching these Jackpot Hunter games.
Yeah.
And so, do you have anybody in the top 10 that's been getting a lot of wins?
I do see Not Lucky pretty often, as well as Elsa. So
Okay.
I can see Elsa breaking out of that tie with Godness.
Oh, and
then possibly catching up with Brother Nat.
Ooh, that would be a big shakeup, as that would get her into the top 5, which would be huge. But you guys just have 35 seconds to get enrolled in this next game as I talk about these location standings. 10th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon Oakdale with 32,000 points. With 33,000 points in 9th place, getting bumped back from 7th to 9th, it's Billy's Rockford. Now we hop into a 2-way tie in 7th place. Deer Stand and Deerwood got bumped back from 6th place into the 7th place tie. And moving from unranked into this 7th place tie, we got VFW Spring Lake Park, as well as moving back from 5th all the way to 7th, Duff's Tavern on Main and Vermilion.
Wow.
They all got that 37,000 points. Really, really close tie. And, I mean, do you have a prediction of who's going to break out of this?
Probably, I could see VFW Spring Lake Park breaking out of that. They were able to jump so far into the standings from unranked.
Yeah,
to make it into that tie.
Definitely could. I'm going to go with the Deer Stand.
Yeah.
It's got Kev playing at it, a bunch of other good players breaking out of the tie. But VFW Spring Lake Park, I feel like that's the hot pick right now.
Yeah.
In 5th place in these standings, we do have Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 38,000 points. With 40,000 points in 4th place, we got Shajank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow. That just seems right, having 40,000 points in 4th place. 3rd place, we got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 48,000 points. With 55,000 points. In 2nd place, we got Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton. And then we get a huge jump up in these because we get Corner Bar in Goodhue with 180 148,000 points.
Wow, that is crazy.
Really, really good stuff for Corner Bar and Goodhue. But we are at 37 balls dropped in this game right here. As we click towards these jackpots, we got Jimmy Jam and Burrs, both 13 balls away as they work their way towards this. And we're going to start working our way through our celebrity birthday list.
Oh, yeah. Kicking off in 1893, we have Jimmy Durant, American vaudeville, radio, and screen actor. Comedian, he did the Durant Moore Show, and Frosty the Snowman. He was a piano player and singer. He did Inka Dinka Doo and Make Someone Happy, known as the Schnozola?
It's
Schnozola.
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 Yeah, the Schnozola.
Okay.
Because he's got a huge nose.
Okay. Oh, wait. I know the guy that we're talking about now.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Schnozola, Jimmy
Yep.
Durante.
Yep.
Super popular comic that really dominated from 1920s all the way through the 1970s. Had a super funny way of doing things. But before I talk more about Jimmy Durante, we got a winner.
Yeah, we got TSF over at Concordia Lane, New Ulm, taking home that $28 Musco prize. Good job.
Yeah, in a game number 13. We're about to get enrolled in game number 14 as we watch these prizes continue to grow in this game. But we're talking about Jimmy Durante, and he's a comedian, singer, vaudeville, and pianist. His distinctive gravelly speech, a lower east side accent, comic language butchery, jazz-influenced songs, and prominent nose helped him be one of America's most familiar popular personalities through the 1920s and through 1970s.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure he made, like, Frosty the Snowman at, in, the 50s, like, 1940s or...
Oh, so he was
this early... Oh, no, that was the early 60s, late 60s. I mean, wow.
Wow.
I thought it was earlier than that because my grandma used to tell me that it was, like, really old.
That's super cool. I thought I was like, oh, Frosty the Snowman. I didn't know if there was another Frosty the Snowman besides that, the iconic one from 1969.
Yeah.
Oh, super cool stuff. Happy birthday, Jimmy Durante. And we're going to keep on going through these. Born in 1927, we got Leontine Price, an American opera soprano, did Porgy and Bess. Ada was in the Metropolitan Opera from 1961 to 85 and was a real trailblazer in the singing world, as she was, I think, the first African American to lead as a performer in the Metropolitan Opera.
Wow, that's crazy. Good for her.
Yeah, so really, really impressive stuff. From 1961, she began that's when she started with the Metropolitan Opera and was was one of the first African American sopranos to receive international acclaim. Super impressive. Still's alive to today.
Yeah, that's crazy. 95 years old.
Yeah, good for her.
Yeah.
And she's aged great. You could see pictures of her when she was younger and then pictures of her when she's older.
Yeah.
Aged phenomenally. Happy birthday, Leontine Price.
Yeah, happy birthday. Next up, born in 1950, we got Mark Spitz, American swimmer, won the record 7 Olympic golds in 1972.
Yeah, so impressive. I mean, nobody's been able to touch that. 7 golds in one Olympics.
That's crazy. I couldn't even get one. That's nuts. Actually, I want to take my shot at curling. I think I could do it.
Yeah, I want to see what gold medals did he
Were they all for different like swimming competitions?
Yeah, what did he win in 72? Okay, here we go. We got it. U.S. swimmer Mark Spitz wins 7 gold medals in the 1972 Summer Olympics in Munich. He swam the fly leg of the 400-meter medley relay. His team set a new world record at 3 minutes and 48 seconds. But let's find out more about this as Yeah, remarkably, Spitz also established a new world record in the 6 other events in which he won the gold. At the time, no other athlete had won so many gold medals in a single Olympia. The record would stand until Michael Phelps took home 8 gold medals at the Beijing Games in 2008.
Wow.
Wow, that is so impressive. I still can't
He held
find
that for such a long time.
I still can't find what were the events that he actually
Like swam or competed in.
Yeah, I want to find all the different events that he competed in. But I mean, still, he was a 9-time Olympian, winning 7 of those during those 1 Olympics. But I mean, dominated in that 1972 Olympics.
Look at this.
Oh, we found it. Okay.
Ding, ding, ding.
And so we got
100-meter freestyle. That's 1968.
Okay, so we need 72.
Yeah.
The 4x4 200-meter freestyle relay. The men's 200-meter butterfly.
Oh gosh, that's gotta be terrible.
The men's 4x10, 4x100-meter freestyle relay. 200-meter freestyle, 100-meter butterfly, as well as the 4x100 meter medley relay.
And it looks like we got a winner. We got Jack Jack over at Spring Street Tavern in Minneapolis, taking home that $36 Musco prize. But it looks like previously in 1968, he had taken home 5 gold medals.
That wouldn't make sense because he only had 9 gold medals in his career.
Okay, sorry.
They have 11 listed on his medal list, so this is confusing me now. But it says that he's a 9-time Olympic champion.
Interesting.
Wow, super, super impressive athlete of his time. And happy birthday, Mark Spitz.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get into some really fun actresses. As born in 1967, we got Laura Dern, an actress, American actress who played in Jurassic Park, Mask, Smooth Talk, a bunch of other stuff, as well as she's also in a few shows. As she is in Little Woman, Big Little Lies, as well as the entire Jurassic Park series. She's the mom in Fault in Our Stars.
What does she play in Star Wars?
I am not 100% sure on what she was in Star Wars. As
The Last Jedi. Or Vice Admiral.
she was Vice Admiral Holdo and she was Vice Admiral Holdo.
Yeah. Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So happy birthday, Lauren Dern. I mean, very, very impressive career. She has numerous accolades, including an Academy Award, a Primetime Emmy Award, and 5 Golden Globes.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, and I mean, she did a great job in those original Jurassic Parks.
Oh, yeah.
Really, really good stuff. And always taught me that I don't ever want to bring dinosaurs back to life.
No, it's a bad idea.
We were talking about this on the other broadcast, and we were like, we don't actually know what like dinosaurs look like.
No, there's actually a lot of theories that it specifies by which period they lived in.
Okay.
And then what type. Like we know that raptors had feathers and stuff, but we don't think like the T-Rex or anything had feathers just because of I guess I don't know what they base it on, but they don't believe that a T-Rex had feathers.
I've also heard that a lot of the dinosaurs that we think are real are actually just Mod Podge dinosaurs put together, and they're not 100% sure on
There are a couple where that could be the case.
Yeah.
It could be a possibility. There's definitely been times where we thought we have discovered an animal, and then we've pieced it together differently. We're like, oh, this is just something we already got.
Yeah, that's what I kind of feel like, because especially when you're talking about bones that you're finding that are so
65
old,
million years old.
so old that there's got to be some huge mistakes in it.
Yeah, it's got to be somewhere in there.
The fact that the T-Rex has tiny arms like that.
That's the one where I'm like, okay, come on now. I look at it and I'm like, there's no way, because their arms are not just comically small. They're It's not even to the point where it's not even like funny anymore.
No, it's
to the point where it's like it's a little ridiculous.
It's not arms, it's eyelashes. Like
Yeah,
that's the level of it, the size
those are
of their
like
arms.
fingers on their chest.
Yeah, exactly. I could never see it actually being the case. So I mean, also the fear that it would set in me if they did have long arms would be so terrifying.
What if they were just like ridiculously long arms?
That would be so scary. I'm glad that they don't exist. I'm glad that a lot
They
of
don't
the-
exist.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
We got 41 balls dropped on this one, and we got players 7 balls away. So still in line to be able to take this one home.
Oh,
We'll see
yeah.
if we can give out this minor prize that's at 60 balls or less. Very doable in this game number 15. But the major prize is doable as well at 53 balls or less. But we're going to have to click a little bit closer as we do. Yeah, it looks like we're not in line anymore, but we know that the scroller does lie.
Yeah, it's a little lies occasionally, but ooh.
Can it happen? We got one more to go right here. No, not happening. We're moving on to that minor prize. We'll see if we can give that one out in just 5 balls. We got people 3 balls away, so it is doable right here.
Yeah, we're really close. It's got to be perfect.
Yeah, it's looking good right now. One more.
Ooh.
And we'll see if it goes out right here. No, we
Nah,
are
not
moving on
quite.
to a $69 Musco prize in this game number 15. Super, super close stuff. And we got a winner.
Yeah, we got Tehei Wright MC or a Dugout Bar and Grill in Bethel taking home that $69 Musco prize. Good
Yeah.
job. But we do have another person on our celebrity birthday list.
Another really good actress.
Oh, yeah. Born in 1974, we have Elizabeth Banks, American actress. She was in The 40-Year-Old Virgin and Man on a Ledge.
Yeah, super funny actress.
Yeah.
Definitely makes me crack up all the time, and has played in so many different things between Charlie's Angles, Pitch Perfect, Spider-Man.
She was in all 3 of the original Sam Raimi Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
Interesting. What did she play?
She was, why am I blanking on who she was? She was Betty Brant.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No. So really, really, that's the girl news person, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that works with Peter in the news office. I think so.
Yeah. She's the other. I think she's another photographer.
But she's been in even more stuff than that, as she's been able to be in horror films, been able to be a voice actor in stuff like the Lego Movie. She was one of my favorite sports movies of all time. She's the main love interest in Invincible. Loved her in that. Just a lot of really good movies. I mean, and a working actress that's been in a boatload. Like, you just go through all of her list and you go, wow, that is a lot of really good movies.
Yeah.
So happy birthday, Elizabeth Banks. Our final celebrity birthday, born in 2000, we got Yahara Shahadi, American actress. She's in Blackish and Imagine That. She was actually born in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Oh, wow.
And do you remember Imagine That with Eddie Murphy?
I do.
Where they go under the blanket. She's
Yeah.
actually the girl that is in the little girl that is in that movie, but has now become a big time actress, as you probably will recognize her face, as she's played in big roles in Grownish, which was a split off series from Blackish, and has played in the new romance movie. The Son is also a star. She's also going to be in the new Peter Pan and Wendy movie.
Oh, interesting.
I'm super excited about that. I hadn't heard about that until today when I looked it up, but it looks super interesting.
Okay.
She'll be playing Tinkerbell.
Oh, okay.
That'll be cool.
Oh, Jim Gaffigan's gonna be in it. That's interesting.
Yeah, it looks like a nice group of.
Have you seen the theory that Captain Hook is actually like the good guy in Peter Pan?
Yes, I have seen that theory.
Yeah.
Like where he's only fighting Peter, he's not fighting the Lost Boys, and he's just trying to stop Peter from taking boys to like live on Neverland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Very
seen
interesting
that.
one. Yeah.
I don't
think it's. I don't know. I don't know if I buy it.
No, there's no way. I mean, like, who wouldn't want to go back and live a life of, like, childhood no worries? Like,
Yeah,
I mean, like,
that's
when I
fair.
think about all my adult responsibilities I have now, like, if I could just go back and live and have fun with the Lost Boys as a child, like,
Oh yeah,
I'd
that'd
do
be
it
awesome.
in a heartbeat. It would be so fun.
Oh, like yeah, just like there'll be times where I'll look like at a cat or something and I'll just be kind of jealous.
You'd be like, I wish I could live your life. All you do is eat and sleep. That's awesome. That's my
I know.
dream.
And you get admired for it.
Exactly. We do. I don't know how. Wow. A $412 minor prize that's actually in 60 balls or less.
I know.
To win. And so we'll see if we give it out here. We got a $24,676 major prize that you win in 53 balls or less. And a $99.60 Musco prize. Let's see if we can give it out. We got a bunch of players 11 balls away.
Yeah, we're really close on that major and that minor.
Oh, yeah, but we got a little bit of Timberwolves news as they look to be not doing any kind of trades at the trade deadline.
Interesting.
It looks like they're going to be staying put. We're running with this group that we got right now, and I couldn't agree more with the decision. I
Yeah.
thought we've finally gotten our flow with things. Our bencher is playing the best it's played all season, and probably the best it's played in multiple seasons for our Timberwolves, and I just expect it to get better. And as they get just a better feel for each and every one of each other, they're just going to become a better team. And I think last night was just a little bit of a wake-up call for this team that it's not going to just be easy wins.
And we got dollar bills taking some of those home over at Sartell, taking home a little bit over $500. Good
hey.
job, dollar bills.
Good job, and we'll talk more about the Timberwolves when we come back after a game number 17.
Oh yeah.
By the Pilot Games organization.
We love our new Jackpot Hunter rules. We've been giving out so many jackpots each and every day on our happy hour shows, and players that have been coming out each and every day have been killing it in these top 10.
Oh, yeah, and all those minors going out definitely show in these point totals, because in 10th place, we started off with 20,000 points. Kimmy over at St. Patrick's Tavern. 9th place, it's Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 with 23,000 points. 8th place, 2A Girl, the first player in that 25,000 point club with exactly 25,000 points, playing at the Bar Hastings. In 7th place, we got Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 26,000 points. With 27,000 points, in 6th place, we have Elsa over in Titan Sports Saloon, and the 1,000 point just ahead of each other keeps on going, because in 5th place, we have Brother Nat over at the Chart House with 28,000 points. With 30,000 points in 4th place, we got Bowl over at Corner Bar and Goodhue. With 39,000 points in 3rd place, we got Not Lucky at Corner Bar and Goodhue. 2nd place, it's Kev over at the Deer Stand with 55,000 points. And then that number 1 player, Bobo, over at Two Brothers Bar and Grill with 57,000 points.
Oh yeah, it's awesome to see how big these point totals have gotten this early on in the season. But, you know, as these players are getting these points, they're accumulating for these locations, because in this top 10, it's crazy.
It's ties on ties on ties. I mean,
yes.
that's what it is. I think there's, 3 different big-time ties in this location standings.
Yep, starting off with one in 9th place, we have Mainline Bar and Grill in Barnesville, tied up with Country Lounge in St. Paul, both of those locations with 30,000 points. But in 8th place, we have Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 32,000. Jumping into yet another tie, in 6th place, we have Shajank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow, and Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids, both of those locations with 33,000 points. But in 4th place, we have yet another tie between the Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion and the Deer Stand in Deerwood, both of those locations with 36,000 points. But in 3rd place,
I was about to say, at least our top 3 don't have any ties
I
in them.
know. They have been holding strong. In 3rd place, we have Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 46,000. In 2nd place, we have Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 52,000. And our number 1 location right now is Corner Bar Goodhue with 137,000 points.
Yeah, and if you guys want to be helping out your location or your own standings in these Jackpot Hunter standings, come up from 4 to 6, earn some good cash prizes as well as Jackpot Hunter points. There it is, 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
Saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talking his story.
Hey guys, and we are getting into this next game of Jackpot Hunter, but in game number 17, we did have a winner.
Yeah, we had Scooter Slim over at Gordy's place winning $26.60 on that must-go prize.
Good job in that game number 17. Now we're getting enrolled into game number 18. We have a minor jackpot of $74. You can win it in 52 balls or less. A major jackpot of $24,000. It's $24,736 to be exact, and you can win it in 53 balls or less.
And then there's that mega jackpot sitting ominously in the background at 44 balls. That thing's a monster.
Yeah, I'm excited for when you actually are here when like the mega becomes like in play.
Yeah, when the mega comes in play, like
when it gets into the 50 balls, like
I'm gonna be sweating.
Things get intense when it gets into that 50 ball.
You guys
count.
will be able to see like a physical bead of sweat on the side of my head at all times.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So we're watching as that ball count does click up. But looking like some good prizes in this game number 18. And we're going to talking about our Timberwolves. And they are 29-26. Harrison Barnes scored 30 points. Sabonis had 22 points and 14 rebounds in the Kings' debut. And the Sacramento pulled away late to beat the Minnesota Timberwolves 132-119 on Wednesday night.
Yeah, D'Angelo Russell had 29 points and 10 assists for the Timberwolves. Karl-Anthony Towns added 21 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. Anthony Edwards even helped out a little bit, scoring 26 points.
Really nice score from our main three, but I think Chris Finch really summed it all up as he said, hopefully it gets our attention. We've been scoring the ball so easily. Tonight, we didn't get our bench production that we've been getting. We didn't get to the free throw line, and our defense was under that much more pressure due to those things. And I couldn't agree more. Like when we were scoring so easily, like our bench we had bench players scoring 20 points in a game kind of thing, and we had multiple of those guys scoring 20 points, 10 points, really good totals. And so not having that production, we kind of became, we don't need to rely on our defense. We got this crazy offense. Getting that defense back on the right track as we were in the beginning of the season could really help out this team in the long run and get that record to what we want, as we want to catch up to the Nuggets, who are right now in the 6th seed.
Yeah, so hopefully we can catch up to them. Just get our defense a little bit kind of under wraps a little bit more.
Yeah, how do you feel about the James Harden-Ben Simmons trade?
It did seem very interesting, but I don't know if it'd be.
Do you have do you think the Nets who received Ben Simmons or the Sixers who received James Harden, who do you think's gonna end up like being like, we won this trade?
I feel like the Sixers are gonna feel like it with James Harden.
You think that's? I think I'm gonna agree with you on that one. But we got a winner. It's Jim Rocks over at Stillwater Bowl in Oak Park Heights, winning $32.60 on that 61 ball coverall. Good job, Jim Rocks, who's been dominating in these games. And now we're getting rolled into game number 19. But it really is a win-win situation, it feels like, for both teams at this point. Like Nets needed defense, and they needed a center. They got Andre Drummond, and they got Ben Simmons, both defensive and a good center from the Sixers. They also were able to acquire Seth Curry during that trade as well, and so a nice three-point shooter added on to that, and I think really helps a lot that Nets team. But what the Sixers were missing was an elite playmaking guard, and by adding James Harden, it just really solidifies their team. Joel Embiid's been playing like a nutcase the last few weeks, just dominating the NBA, really being unguardable, and if he can stay on that stretch while adding James Harden into it, it could be just an unstoppable duo that will have a chance at winning that Eastern Conference.
Yeah, the only issue that I could see is that I know that James Harden does seem to have a little bit of issues when it comes to like playoffs.
Yeah, there is that.
Other than that, it doesn't seem like the Sixers might be struggling with that all too much.
Yeah, and especially when you have a Joel Embiid type to lean on.
Yeah.
Like he might not even be like James Harden may not be the best player on the team. Like Joel Embiid probably is the best player.
It's just that when James Harden has to be the best player on the team, he seems to have a little bit of an issue. But
I think he can still maintain that main point guard role and main ball handler role while still giving Joel Embiid all the shots he needs. I think it may be a match made in heaven for those Sixers, but we'll see where it all ends up. It's all. I mean, like, you would have never known that Russell Westbrook would be what he is this season.
Yeah, fair.
He basically averaged a triple-double the season prior, gets traded over to the Lakers, and now he's can't even make it to their end lineup to close out games. And so changing up teams can definitely change the outlook of teams, and a lot of shakeups can happen. But our Timberwolves, there's going to be no shakeups with them, and they're just going to stay put with the group they got, which is awesome. As we go Friday against the Bulls, we're going to be taking them on at 7 o'clock.
Ooh, that should be a fun game.
Yeah, I think we should be able to win that game. The Bulls aren't great, but I mean the Bulls are pretty good. They actually are. I take that back. They haven't been good in previous years, but this year they've been one of the top teams in the West and continue to dominate as they are 34-21 on the season.
All right.
But I think we can still get the win as we have a lot of talent here, and we just need to solidify that defense up.
Yeah.
But we can hop back into the twiking zone again as we had players earning points today, and we got balls dropping in this game, number 19. But did you take the players last time, or did...
I think I did take the players last time.
Okay, then I'll take the players this time. In 10th place, we got Rodway at Broadway Pizza in Blaine with 42,000 points. With 43,000 points in 9th place, we got Bobo over at Corner Bar Goodhue. Bobo actually came from unranked into that 9th place spot, but it does feel like, it's just Bobo in another top 10 because he just seems to be in every single top 10. 8th place, we have SNS over at the Barrel House Bar and Cafe with 46,000 points. With 50,000 points in 7th place, we have Steve over at our place in 3rd. 52,000 points with the 6th place player, Sinbob at Corky's Bar South Haven. I think he got a win during Vikings Bingo today.
Wow.
With 63,000 points in 5th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar, who got bumped back by the number 4 player who moved up from 5th, and that was Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon, who has 64,000 points. 3rd place, it's Brizo over at the Atomic Star Tavern with 65,000 points. But we start getting to those top two, and this is a real race in these top two spots because we got Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine with 75,000 points, and Loser Dave at Finlayson Municipal Bar with 78,000 points in 1st place. Only 3,000 points separating those two top players.
Yeah, very close. Maybe Scrub Eye can get on in there, but I don't know.
It's going to be tough to catch up to Loser Dave.
Oh, yeah.
He's been in that number 1 spot for a minute now.
And on the location side of things, we start off with a couple ties. In 9th place, we have VFW Blaine tied up with Main Street Pub Kimball, both at 52,000 points. Ooh. In 7th place, we have a tie between Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale and Eagles Rochester at 73,000 points. In 6th place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato holding their spot at 75,000 points. 2,000 points ahead of them, we have Corner Bar Goodhue at 77,000 points. They were actually able to jump up from 7th.
Wow, but we do have a couple winners. We got Jim Rocks at Stillwater Pole and Slap over at Concordia Lanes, both splitting that $33 Musco prize.
Oh, yeah, good job.
And now we're getting enrolled into game number 20 already.
Wow.
So that means, only 4 games left of Jackpot Hunter. And so get enrolled, press play. Only 4 more opportunities to take home this major jackpot, but we'll probably be giving out another minor jackpot before we leave this broadcast. It's already at 56 balls or less.
Oh, yeah, so we're going to have to make it 4.
Exactly, and mine might as well make it 5 by giving out the major as well.
You know what? Let's go for 6.
And give out the Lucky 4 bingo, too?
Yeah. Why not? Too easy.
Genius.
I know.
Great minds.
And why don't we just do this every night? Why haven't you guys thought of this? Do you know how much money you guys could be taking home?
I wish it worked that way, my friend.
I
We
did
got
too.
1 minute and 45 seconds to get enrolled in this next game as you're going to continue on through those location Twiking Zone standings.
Oh, yeah. In 6th place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato at 75,000 points. In 5th place, previously in 7th, we got Corner Bar Goodhue at 77,000 points.
Yeah, really good rise for Corner Bar and Goodhue.
Oh, yeah.
And they got some dominant play over there at Corner Bar as they got Bobo, who was able to get into our top 10, who plays there, really assisting in that rise.
Oh, yeah. Definitely helping out. But we have another riser because we got Corky's Bar South Haven, who was able to jump from 5th place into 4th. And they're at 83,000 points. In 3rd place, previously in 2nd, they got pushed back, sadly. We got American Legion Fridley at 112,000 points. So as you see, we are now officially in the 100,000 point club. In 2nd place, who made the jump, pushed them back, we got our place on 3rd and Faribault at 113,000 points. So as you see, it's still a very close race with only 1,000 points in between them. But our place on 3rd was able to push back American Legion Fridley a little bit. But in 1st place, we have VFW Spring Lake Park in, would you guess where? Spring Lake Park at 223,000 points, almost doubling our place on 3rd's points.
Yeah, they are just really, really good. They've been dominating so far this season, and they just keep on winning.
A whole 110,000 point lead. That is ridiculous.
What's crazy enough is that they don't have a single player in our top 10 player standings. It's just been a group effort where a bunch of players at VFW Spring Lake Park just keep on getting wins.
I know. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they've
so everyone there, they just have like this hive mind, this like team like mentality.
They're like, our location's gonna get first.
All for one and one for all. And they're just going for it.
We do got balls dropping in this game number 20, and we got a $24,815 major jackpot, a minor jackpot of $173 that you can win in 56 balls or less, as well as a must-go of $46.80.
Ooh.
But we got a really fun Minnesota fact, and it kind of takes teach a man, give a man a fish, he eats for a day. You teach a man a fish, he eats for a lifetime to a whole new level.
It really does. Minnesota stocks its waters with 256,259,500 fish on average per year. That is enough to give 4 out of 5 people in the U.S. a fish.
Isn't that crazy? That's insane how much fish they're putting in there.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, very, very impressive.
At that point, you really could just give the man the fishing pole, and he'd be fine for life.
Exactly. Cast. I mean, no wonder you guys are catching ginormous fish out there all the time.
Have you seen the videos on how they stock those ponds?
No, I don't know.
It's basically like they have like this. This is just like one example of it. But they have like this big like water tank almost that's on like the back of this truck. Mm-hmm. And they have like this, it's almost like a plastic like tube that comes down.
Yeah.
And it comes out of the truck, and then it just goes on the ground, and it has water in it. And then the fish basically just get like, I would say they swim down into the tube that has like, and then they have a couple feet of it that go all the way into the pond, so they're all comfortable getting in there. But like, they don't really just swim down that. They get like pushed. So it's like this massive clump of just like fish that you just see get like hurtled down this tube.
That's insane. I mean, I can't imagine 256 million fish getting put into that Minnesota water.
Yeah, even just like seeing even just the 1,000th side of that. Ooh, but we have a winner. We have Lenny over at Bolus Liquors taking home that $46 must-go prize.
Was one ball away from taking home that minor jackpot.
I know. Really close. I'm really sorry, Lenny.
But we still do have game number 21, game number 22, and game number 23 to be able to take home this prize. So, Lenny, keep on getting rolled, press and play, see if you can take home this minor in the next game. It won't be clicking up in a ball count just quite yet getting into this game, but if we don't win it in 56 balls or less in this game number 21, it's going to be clicking up to 50 to 60 balls or less.
Yeah, that will be crazy. But yeah, just the amount of fish that gets stocked into those lakes and everywhere else throughout Minnesota is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's really, really cool stuff. So definitely really fun Minnesota fact right there. But let's hop into this jackpot hunter standings, as these are the points that you guys are earning right now, right here as you're playing. And did you talk about the players last time?
Yeah, but I could just kick it off.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Here, just hop right into the location side, because I want to talk about the players. Don't be selfish.
So, kicking off on the location side of things, in 10th place, previously in 9th, we have Titan Sports Loaded Oakdale at 32,000 points. 1,000 points ahead of them in 9th place. Previously in 7th, we have Billy's Roxford at 33,000 points. In 6th place, in a tie, we have the Deer Stand in Deerwood in a tie with VFW Spring Lake Park, who's previously unranked. And they're also tied with Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion, all of them at 37,000 points.
That is a crazy tie right there. You made the hot take that VFW Spring Lake Park was going to be able to get out of that tie.
Yeah.
And I said home of Kev the Deer Stand was going to be able to get out of that tie. So we'll see what happens, as they are tight knit in 6th place.
I don't know. Just like look at that. VFW Spring Lake Park, first in PGL. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just see it happening.
It does
they can make that jump.
It does feel likely, and after they had such a big rise from not ranked to 6th place, it feels like the right pick.
Look, do they have anyone in the top 10 on this either? No. See, because it's that mob mentality over at VFW Spring Lake Park.
They're killing it. I mean, that's impressive. Good job to all those players over there, as we just have 35 seconds to get enrolled in this next game. And we have that minor that's clicked up to $239. That major has went up to $24,868. All primed and ready to be given out to you guys right now.
Oh, yeah. So if you hit that major, you can be taking home like $25,000.
Definitely some good stuff there.
But
you'll be making over 25 grand, because you'll get that minor jackpot as well.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You will be taking home like 25.
Yeah, that's awesome. But continue on with the top 5 in those jackpot hunter standings.
Oh yeah, in 5th place, previously in 7th, we got Carbone's Pizza and Sierra Billiards, taking with 38,000 points. They also had a pretty good jump there. Another good jump in 4th place, previously in 6th, we have Shijaka Boom Lounge at Grand Meadow at 40,000 points. In 3rd place, we got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm at 48,000 points. And in 2nd place, we got Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton at 55,000 points. But with the commanding lead in 1st place, we got Corner Bar Good Hue at 148,000 points.
Really good stuff for Corner Bar and Good Hue. Super impressive, as we got balls dropping in this game number 21 of the broadcast. And we're going to see if we can find any other celebrity birthdays, because that's fun. And
oh yeah,
we're not gonna go to famous birthdays. We're gonna.
Oh, I think there was a decent one. Oh no, that was like 3 weeks ago.
Oh wait, that's February 9th. We want February 10th.
Yeah, look up.
Okay, we are at 35 balls dropped in this one right here, and I am struggling to find. Let's see. Okay. Famous people born on this day. Yeah, we got let's see. Bertold Brecht. Let's see who he is.
Yeah.
He is No, he was a German theater practitioner, playwright, and poet. He wrote plays such as Courage and Her Children, the Three Penny Opera, as well as other works that really became super popular.
Oh, we also have George Stephanopoulos, the news anchor.
Ah,
yeah.
George. That's a great name. I mean, that's
definitely like a news anchor name.
That for sure.
Stephanopoulos. That just sticks. Stephanopoulos.
It definitely does. We do have a winner on this game, though.
Yeah, we got Michelob over at Neeson's Gaylord taking home that $52 Musco prize. Good job, Michelob.
Yeah, and that means that minor jackpot's clicking up from 56 balls to 60 balls or less as we head into this next game. But we got some good celebrity birthdays for tomorrow, as one of my favorite actors of all time, Burt Reynolds is up.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, so if you guys are getting ready to celebrate any kind of birthdays, celebrate Burt Reynolds. It's an awesome birthday. Maybe I'll have to come in with
Smokey and the Bandit.
I'll have to wear some short shorts with a nice button up tucked in, and and with it unbuttoned, get some chest hair implants and
Maybe
a fake mustache.
John would probably tag along.
He would. He can actually just cut his facial hair into a mustache.
Yeah, he won't need a fake one.
I do not have that luxury.
Yeah, sadly.
I'm
sorry.
Yeah, we do have 1 minute and 52 seconds to get enrolled in this next game, so keep on getting enrolled, press and play. That minor jackpot that's at 60 balls or less has grown over $300 to $336. But that major is still super doable at $24,946. You can win in 53 balls or less.
Ooh, that's great. It looks like we also have Emma Roberts' birthday is today as well.
Really? Well, Emma Roberts is a big celebrity, so we'll look her up. She was a big part of Okay, so here's what she's been. She's been in Scream Queen, American Horror Stories. Really was super popular in American Horror Stories, Nerve, and other things like We're the Millers, comedies and stuff like that. I remember her first role because Sophie made me watch it way too much, and it's Aquamarine. And my Sophie.
I remember there was a big phase with there was a lot of mermaid stuff coming out.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yes, I do. I definitely do.
What was that one, H2O or something?
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Sophie was really the only one that my sister was into was Aquamarine. Was super big on that. The Nancy Drew series was super big for Emma Roberts. That was huge for her.
Yeah.
I didn't know that she was made it on Drake and Josh as well.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
it's also Chloe Grace Moretz' birthday. She's pretty popular. She was a teenage actor.
Oh yes. Wait, let me look at her name. Yeah, she was born today. She turned 25 today, still super young. She's been in a lot of different stuff. Some of her big movies have been like The Fifth Avenue, The Equalizer. She's in Hugo, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I definitely remember from Diary of the Wimpy Kid.
Yeah.
Neighbors with Seth Rogen and why am I blanking? Zac Efron.
She was really young when she was in that one joke superhero movie.
Yes, she was in that as well in 2010.
Kick Arizona.
Yeah, Kick Arizona. Well, happy birthday, Chloe Grace Moretz.
Yeah.
And we are at 26 balls dropped on this one, so really, really good stuff. And this is a game number 22, so the last of 2 games of Jackpot Hunter. We'll see if we can give out this prize here or the final game. This 60 ball or less is primed and ready to go out. If not in this game, in the next one as well.
Oh yeah,
because it's already at over $300. So it's gonna be at 64 balls or less if we don't hit it in 60 balls or less. But people are already 11 balls away with 41 balls dropped. We'll see if they can get any closer. As now 10 balls away for some of these players like Jimmy Jam and Show Me the Money
and Shaq. Shrek's brother, actually.
Shrek's long lost cousin.
Yeah, Shaq.
He's actually human. He just thinks he's an ogre.
And then there's Shrek.
Yeah, I'm glad that they were really creative in that family of creating those names. We have clicked over on that major jackpot. Now we're working on this minor jackpot. We have a bunch of people 5 balls away. We'll see if we can give out in 60 balls or less. We only got 2 more to go on this, but we got people close. We'll see. Right here.
A liar.
Yes.
Hey, we got Stingray over at Ye Old Wharf in Cross Lake taking home that minor and must-go prize. Good job. Taking home a little bit over $400. Good job.
Yeah, really good prize for Stingray.
Yeah.
Are you a Stingray fan?
Yeah, I like Stingrays. Kinda.
Kinda.
You can't
fully love Stingrays.
No No one can fully love stingrays after what happened. I don't have to say anything else. That is all. I would not like to cry on television.
Cry on television. Okay, well, let's talk about this day in history, as we got to fund this day in history. On February 10th, 1996, after 3 hours, world chess champion Garry Kasparov loses the first game of a 6-game match against Deep Blue. An IBM computer capable of evaluating 200 million moves per second. Man was ultimately victorious over machine. However, Kasparov bested Deep Blue in the match with 3 wins and 2 ties and took home the $400,000 prize. An estimated 6 million people worldwide actually followed that action online.
That is crazy. They were able to beat it?
Yeah, he was able to beat the machine. That could create 200 million moves per second.
Wow. But it said an estimated 6 million people followed and were able to do it online in online chess competitions.
No, they're following the action between Garry and...
followed it happening. Oh, sorry. I was like, there's no way 6 million people would be able to beat this computer.
No, they were watching the world's best chess champion.
I was like, followed, as in like, followed it up? Okay.
Yeah, that's incredible. But to think about the kind of power that computers have now, like creating 200 million moves per second seems insane.
It's nothing now.
Nothing.
Nothing.
They do that in milliseconds.
Oh yeah. No one. I don't think anyone now could beat a computer like an AI that's been developed to play chess.
Exactly. It would be absolutely ridiculous.
There's been AIs that have been like designed to play like the perfect like Monopoly games, and they like learned the strategy that like most like people do to win Monopoly so quickly.
Wow.
And then they just started being able to win.
That's crazy. So, I mean, super impressive that they were able to beat Deep Blue, and it was a huge win back in 1996, and it was super fun. I remember when this came up last year, Big John was like, yeah, this was a huge event during the time. Like, everyone was, like, wondering, was he going to beat Deep Blue? And, I mean, I'm glad he beat Deep Blue. Humans for the win. But we are getting into this final game of the broadcast. We have a $39.40 must-go prize, as well as that $24,986 major prize that we're hoping to be able to give out in this game right here.
Please do it.
Yeah, we got a bunch of people. We got Roger. We got Fresh Up.
This major is actually lined up perfectly to give out $25,000 if you hit that.
How do you feel about I just saw Roger, and it made me think of Captain America. Okay. And how do you feel about Chris Evans making an appearance in the new Doctor Strange? But it's rumored that he is going to be reprising his role as Torch, as the Human Torch. As the Human Torch. How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about that? I think it's going to be really interesting.
Do you think he can go back to looking what he does? Like,
I know right now it's all like speculation. It's like, I guess we're really just hoping that it's going to be, because I remember when we first heard the rumors that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire were going to be in the new Spider-Man.
Yes, and it was all speculation, but I think it's really interesting. It would be interesting to see if he gets the head shaved
that would be great.
And like goes back to like what he was in that character.
Yeah, no, I actually want to see Frosted Tips Chris Evans back. That'd be great.
That'd be awesome. No, did I tell you what I want? I want back. I want what is it? Where he's able to absorb everyone's power. In Fantastic for the second movie.
Are you talking about the Silver Surfer?
Yes.
Yeah.
But he beats who does he beat? Because he gets all of the Fantastic Four's powers.
Does he use that to beat
I think it's Electra of what's the electricity guy?
Electricity guy. Are you talking about Dr. Doom?
Yeah, Dr. Doom. Yeah, because Dr. Doom he gets like some kind of super upgrade.
Ooh, but we got player over at L&M Bar in Dundas taking home that must-go prize of $39.40. Good job.
And that means we're getting rolled into the final game of Lucky for Bingo, where we got 60 grand on the line.
Oh, yeah.
And so make sure you guys get enrolled in this one. And it's our last chance to give out some cash prizes. And then you guys are going to have a shot at another 60 grand jackpot in Skull Bingo. But before we do any of that, let's talk about our charity spotlight of the week.
Oh, yeah. We are currently covering Claremont Area Chamber of Commerce. The Claremont Chamber of Commerce is committed to promoting business through advocacy, education, and access to leaders and community organizations. If you want to support them, you can check them out over at J&H Liquors. They currently have the largest jackpot of the weekend with Tat, who took home $7,623.
Yeah, that was a really good jackpot over this past weekend and some really nice stuff. If you guys want to see a really nice jackpot from Witty, here's one of those lovely player pictures we got. There's Witty winning $4,000. Definitely some nice stuff.
Nothing too major.
Nothing too major, Good job, Witty, getting that big win. And make sure you guys send in your player picks if you get a big win as well, like these players right here. But we got some PGL standings to hop into as we had another PGL night last night. And you want to just hit the top 10s without points?
Oh, yeah. Kicking off in 10th place, we got Kick Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill. In 9th place, we got Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon. 8th place, we got Wet Santa over at Duffy's Bar and Grill. In 7th place, previously in 6th, we got Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin. 6th place, previously in 5th, we got Brizo from Underground Bar and Grill. 5th place, previously in 4th, we got Nixon over at VFW Roseville. 4th place, previously in 7th, we got Forget UD over at VFW Austin. In 3rd place, we got Big Pimpin' over at Alibi of Gilbert. In 2nd place, we got Keith over at Billy's Roxford. And in 1st place, we got Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post.
Oh, yeah, but let's hop into these location stays. In 10th place, we got Neighborhood Tavern in Effie. 9th place, it's LJ's in Miltona. 8th place, it's Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter. 7th place, we get into Beck's Pub in Becker. 6th place, VFW Austin. 5th place, VFW Northfield. 4th place, we got American Legion Cleveland. 3rd place, it's Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 2nd place, Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake, as well as that number 1 location, Neeson's Gaylord.
Ooh.
Yeah, but we still have 20 seconds till we get enrolled in this game of Lucky for Bingo, where we have over $60,000 on the line. So make sure you guys get enrolled, press play. We need to at least give out one of them.
Yeah, we need to. Come on.
Just one of the prizes. I mean, there's 3 different available ones. There's a mega, a major, and a mini jackpot that you can take home in this game.
Yeah.
So we got to give out one of them to give us our 5th jackpot.
Oh, yeah.
But here we are. We are in this game, and balls are dropping. Let's see if anybody's close. We got Megan, Jared, Yags 370, all 3 balls away and stayed close, but nobody's able to stay in track to take home that mega. But people are putting themselves in line to be able to take home this major jackpot.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if anyone can get 1 ball away. No. Let's see if we can get this mini out. We do have a couple more chances for this one. Can someone get 1 ball away right here? No. Can someone get 1 ball away? Oh, Squirrel and Stella, 1 shot.
Ooh.
1 opportunity. Couldn't seize everything you ever wanted. But we do have a $10 Musco prize on this one. We got Squirrel, Spartan, Jules, as well as Stella. Really good stuff. A Spartan and a Squirrel walk into a bar together.
Are we talking like Halo Spartan or like a 300 Spartan?
Halo, for sure.
Oh, okay.
It's just the start. It's just the start of a joke.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There's no ending. It hasn't been created. Yeah, I just am workshopping starts.
I'm like, okay, and then
the ending's the easy part.
The Covenant comes. I don't know.
We do have more people 1 ball away, and we'll see who can get the lucky number to drop for them. I always like the location name Hooligans in Mankato.
Oh, yeah, just the word.
Hey, and getting the win, Megan, over at Hooligans in Mankato. Taking home $10 on that Musco, 15, 7, 75, and 64 are your lucky 4 numbers. But keep on playing because you guys are about to get in some Skull Bingo where you have so many prizes, including a $60,000 coverall prize.
Oh, yeah, and remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
See ya.
Many jackpots each and every day on our happy hour shows, and players that have been coming out each and every day have been killing it in these top 10.
Oh, yeah, and all those minors going out definitely show in these point totals because in 10th place, we started off with 20,000 points. Kimmy over at St. Patrick's Tavern. 9th place, it's Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 with 23,000 points. 8th place, 2A Girl, the first player in that 25,000 point club with exactly 25,000 points, playing at the Bar Hastings. In 7th place, we got Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 26,000 points. with 27,000 points. In 6th place, we have Elsa over in Titan Sports Saloon. And the 1,000 point just ahead of each other keeps on going, because in 5th place, we have Brother Nat over at the Chart House with 28,000 points. With 30,000 points in 4th place, we got Bull over at Corner Bar in Goodhue. With 39,000 points in 3rd place, we got Not Lucky at Corner Bar in Goodhue. 2nd place, it's Kev over at the Deer Stand with 55,000 points. And then that number 1 player, Bobo, over at Two Brothers Bar and Grill with 57,000 points.
Oh yeah, it's awesome to see how big these point totals have gotten this early on in the season. But, you know, as these players are getting these points, they're accumulating for these locations, because in this top 10, it's crazy.
It's ties on ties on ties. I mean, that's what it is. I think there's, 3 different big-time ties in this location standings.
Yep, starting off with one in 9th place, we have Mainline Bar and Grill in Barnesville, tied up with Country Lounge in St. Paul, both of those locations with 30,000 points. But in 8th place, we have Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 32,000. Jumping into yet another tie, in 6th place, we have Shajank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow and Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids, both of those locations with 33,000 points. But in 4th place, we have yet another tie between the Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion and the Deer Stand in Deerwood, both of those locations with 36,000 points. But in 3rd place,
I was about to say, at least our top 3 don't have any ties in them.
I know. They have been holding strong. In 3rd place, we have Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 46,000. In 2nd place, we have Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 52,000. And our number 1 location right now is Corner Bar Goodhue with 137,000 points.
Yeah, and if you guys want to be helping out your location or your own standings in these Jackpot Hunter standings, come up from 4 to 6, earn some good cash prizes as well as Jackpot Hunter points. There it is, 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw Saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days! Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Creasel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
guys, and one of the best parts of our job is giving out jackpots, and we've been able to give out a lot over the last few days. 22 for the rolling week, 76 jackpots for Season 11 already.
That is amazing to see, but starting them off, we had Tat over at J&H Liquor on Friday, taking home $7,623.
Yeah, the largest of 13 jackpots that went out this weekend. The next one that went out was Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin, who took home $656.
That's right. We also had EDB over at Pete's Inn, who took home $659.
Then Kimber over at the Boxcar Bar took home $1,124.
That's right. And we had Sugar on rounding off Friday's jackpots over at VFW Austin, taking home $1,259.
But Saturday was a lot of jackpots too, as Dex over at Concordia Lanes got us started off with $723.
That's right. And we also had Tao Kelly over at Mad Cow, taking home $1,083.
Whitty over at Blasco's Embassy Bar was able to take home $4,128 and got a great player pick from her as well.
Oh, yes. We also had Davey over at Bobby Joe's, who took home $704.
Aaron V over at the 63 Club won $654 to get our Sunday started off correct.
That's right, but we also had Sealco over at Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley, who took home $925.
We also had the third over at Blasco's Embassy Bar take home $1,188.
And rounding off all those jackpots, we had New ID over at the 507, who took home $1,508.
Well, make sure you guys come out for all of our live bingo, winning great jackpots, but as well, remembering when you play Pilot games, your community wins. Hey guys, and we love Vikings bingo. It's actually some of our favorite bingo that we have available.
Absolutely.
But it all gets points towards the Twiking zone, and those standings have been absolutely crazy in this Season 11.
Absolutely, and so jumping right into the players in 10th, coming from outside, we had S&S over at Gino's Bar and Grill with 35,000 points. 9th place, we had Pooba at Muddy Cow Oak Park Heights with 38,000 points. In 8th place, we have Rodway over at Broadway Pizza Blaine with 42,000. 6th place, we have a tie between Simbob at Corky's Bar South Haven and Steve at Our Place on 3rd, both with 49,000 points. But in 5th, we've got Yo-Yo over at Valley Inn with 57,000. 4th place, it was Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon with 62,000. Just in front of him with 63,000. In 3rd place, it's Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern. 2nd place, though, it's Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine. Right in front of those players with 64,000. But our number one player right now is Looser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park, sitting pretty with 76,000 points.
That's some crazy points for those players, and we also have some crazy points for these locations. In 10th place, it's VFW Blaine with 48,000 points. With 52,000 points in 9th place, we got Main Street Pub in Kimball. 8th place, we got Eagles Rochester with 60,000 points. Just 3,000 points ahead of them with 63,000 points. In 7th place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue. 6th place, it's Corky's Bar South Haven with 70,000 points. With 71,000 points in 5th place, we have Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale. 4th place, it's Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 73,000 points. With 94,000 points in 3rd place, we have American Legion Fridley. Now let's get into that 100,000 point club, because in 2nd place, we have Our Place on 3rd in Faribault with 106,000 points. And then that number 1 location in the 200,000 point club, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 210,000 points.
That is incredible. So if you guys want to be earning those points towards the Twiking zone, make sure you guys come out and play that Vikings bingo from 12 to 1 each and every day.
Hey guys, and one of our favorite bingo nights is MegaSota game night, as well as a Wild Wednesday, what we got right back here, the Ice Studio, and it's where you can earn all sorts of PGL points that help towards your PGL standings.
Oh yeah, and this season has definitely started with a bang, especially in these player side, because we start off in 10th place with Forget You D over at VFW Austin with 285,855 points. In 9th place, we have Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 290,540 points. In 8th place, we know him, we love him. It's Brizo at the Underground Bar and Grill with 322,115 points. But in 7th place, we have longtime player Sarah Honey at VFW Austin sitting with 329,730 PGL points. But in 6th place, we have Nixon at VFW Roseville with 330,180 points. In 5th place, our big riser of the week, it's Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi of Gilbert with 342,415 PGL points. But in 4th place is Kick Your Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill with 345,585 points. But our top 3 have been pretty solidified, as 3rd place is Wet Santa over at Duffy's Bar and Grill with 356,850 points. 2nd place, it's Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 410,680 points. Number 1, it's still Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post, sitting with 490,770 PGL points.
Oh yeah, but the location standings, 7 out of the 10 are in the 1 million point club.
That's right.
Craziness. In 10th place, we got Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa with 832,595 points. 9th place, it's LJ's in Miltona with 894,820 points. With 977,640 points. In 8th place, we got VFW Northfield. 7th place, the first location in the 1 million point club, it's Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 1,031,150 points. With 1,068,965 points. In 6th place, we got the Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 5th place, it's VFW Austin with 1,079,085 points. With 1,089,055 points. In 4th place, we got Beck's Pub in Becker. 3rd place, it's American Legion Cleveland with 1,146,495 points. With 1,233,195 points. In 2nd place, we got Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake. 1st place, though, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 1,609,995 points.
Wow, that is a lot of points. But if you want to rival these players and locations, make sure you guys come out on all of our specialty nights, and make sure you guys sign up at pgl.world.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
We love our new Jackpot Hunter rules. We've been giving out so many jackpots each and every day on our happy hour shows, and players that have been coming out each and every day have been killing it in these top 10.
Oh yeah, and all those minors going out definitely show in these point totals, because in 10th place, we started off with 20,000 points. Kimmy over at St. Patrick's Tavern. 9th place, it's Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 with 23,000 points. 8th place, 2A Girl, the first player in that 25,000 point club with exactly 25,000 points, playing at the Bar Hastings. In 7th place, we got Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 26,000 points. With 27,000 points. In 6th place, we have Elsa over in Titan Sports Saloon, and the 1,000 point just ahead of each other keeps on going, because in 5th place, we have Brother Nat over at the Chart House with 28,000 points. With 30,000 points. In 4th place, we got Bull over at Corner Bar in Goodhue. With 39,000 points. In 3rd place, we got Not Lucky at Corner Bar in Goodhue. 2nd place, it's Kev over at the Deer Stand with 55,000 points. And then that number 1 player, Bobo, over at Two Brothers Bar and Grill with 57,000 points.
Oh yeah, it's awesome to see how big these point totals have gotten this early on in the season. But, you know, as these players are getting these points, they're accumulating for these locations, because in this top 10, it's crazy.
It's ties on ties on ties. I mean,
yes.
That's what it is. I think there's, 3 different big-time ties in this location standings.
Yep, starting off with one in 9th place, we have Mainline Bar and Grill in Barnesville, tied up with Country Lounge in St. Paul, both of those locations with 30,000 points. But in 8th place, place, we have Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 32,000. Jumping into yet another tie in 6th place, we have Shajank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow and Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids, both of those locations with 33,000 points. But in 4th place, we have yet another tie between the Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion and the Deer Stand in Deerwood, both of those locations with 36,000 points. But in 3rd place,
I was about to say, at least our top 3 don't have any ties in them.
I know. They have been holding strong. In 3rd place, we have Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 46,000. In 2nd place, we have Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 52,000. And our number 1 location right now is Corner Bar Goodhue with 137,000 points.
Yeah, and if you guys want to be helping out your location or your own standings in these Jackpot Hunter standings, come up from 4 to 6, earn some good cash prizes as well as Jackpot Hunter points.
There it is. 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days! Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Creasel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, and one of the best parts of our job is giving out jackpots, and we've been able to give out a lot over the last few days. 22 for the rolling week, 76 jackpots for season 11 already.
That is amazing to see, but starting them off, we had Tap over at J&H Liquor on Friday, taking home $7,623.
Yeah, the largest of 13 jackpots that went out this weekend. The next one that went out was Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin, who took home $656.
That's right. We also had EDB over at Pete's Inn, who took home $659.
Then Kimber over at the Boxcar Bar took home $1,124.
That's right. And we had Sugar on rounding off Friday's jackpots over at VFW Austin, taking home $1,259.
But Saturday was a lot of jackpots too, as Dex over at Concordia Lanes got us started off with $723.
That's right. And we also had Tao Kelly over at Mad Cow, taking home $1,083.
Whitty over at Blasco's Embassy Bar was able to take home $4,128 and got a great player pick from her as well.
Oh, yes. We also had Davey over at Bobby Joe's, who took home $704.
Aaron V over at the 63 Club won $654 to get our Sunday started off correct.
That's right, but we also had Sealco over at Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley, who took home $925.
We also had the third over at Blasco's Embassy Bar take home $1,188.
And rounding off all those jackpots, we had New ID over at the 507, who took home $1,508.
Well, make sure you guys come out for all of our live bingo, winning great jackpots, but as well, remembering when you play Pilot games, your community wins. Hey guys, and we love Vikings bingo. It's actually some of our favorite bingo that we have available.
Absolutely.
But it all gets points towards the Twiking zone, and those standings have been absolutely crazy in this season 11.
Absolutely. And so jumping right into the players in 10th, coming from outside, we had S&S over at Gino's Bar and Grill with 35,000 points. 9th place, we had Pooba at Muddy Cow Oak Park Heights with 38,000 points. In 8th place, we have Rodway over at Broadway Pizza Blaine with 42,000. 6th place, we have a tie between Simbob at Corky's Bar South Haven and Steve at Our Place on 3rd, both with 49,000 points. But in 5th, we've got Yo-Yo over at Valley Inn with 57,000. 4th place, it was Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon with 62,000. Just in front of him with 63,000. In 3rd place, it's Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern. 2nd place, though, it's Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine, right in front of those players with 64,000. But our number one player right now is Looser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park, sitting pretty with 76,000 points.
That's some crazy points for those players, and we also have some crazy points for these locations. In 10th place, it's VFW Blaine with 48,000 points. With 52,000 points in 9th place, we got Main Street Pub in Kimball. 8th place, we got Eagles Rochester with 60,000 points. Just 3,000 points ahead of them with 63,000 points. In 7th place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue. 6th place, it's Corky's Bar South Haven with 70,000 points. With 71,000 points in 5th place, we have Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale. 4th place, it's Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 73,000 points. With 94,000 points in 3rd place, we have American Legion Fridley. Now let's get into that 100,000 point club, because in 2nd place, we have Our Place on 3rd in Faribault with 106,000 points. And then that number 1 location in the 200,000 point club, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 210,000 points.
That is incredible. So if you guys want to be earning those points towards the Twiking zone, make sure you guys come out and play that Vikings bingo from 12 to 1 each and every day.
Hey guys, and one of our favorite bingo nights is MegaSota game night, as well as a Wild Wednesday, what we got right back here, the Ice Studio, and it's where you can earn all sorts of PGL points that help towards your PGL standings.
Oh yeah, and this season has definitely started with a bang, especially in these players' side, as we start off in 10th place with Forget You D over at VFW Austin with 285,855 points. In 9th place, we have Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 290,540 points. In 8th place, we know him, we love him, it's Bryzo at the Underground Bar and Grill with 322,115 points. But in 7th place, we have longtime player Sarah Honey at VFW Austin sitting with 329,730 PGL points. But in 6th place, we have Nixon at VFW Roseville with 180 points. In 5th place, our big riser of the week, it's Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi of Gilbert with 342,415 PGL points. But in 4th place is Kick Your Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill with 345,585 points. But our top 3 have been pretty solidified, as 3rd place is Wet Santa over at Duffy's Bar and Grill with 356,850 points. 2nd place, it's Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 410,680 points. Number 1, it's still Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post, sitting with 490,770 PGL points.
Oh yeah, but the location standings, 7 out of the 10 are in the 1 million point club.
That's right.
Craziness. In 10th place, we got Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa with 832,595 points. 9th place, it's LJ's in Miltona with 894,820 points. With 977,640 points. In 8th place, we got VFW Northfield. 7th place, the first location in the 1 million point club, it's Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 1,031,150 points. With 1,068,965 points. In 6th place, we got the Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 5th place, it's VFW Austin with 1,079,085 points. With 1,089,055 points. In 4th place, we got Beck's Pub in Becker. 3rd place, it's American Legion Cleveland with 1,146,495 points. With 1,233,195 points. In 2nd place, we got Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake. 1st place, though, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 1,609,995 points.
Wow, that is a lot of points. But if you want to rival these players and locations, make sure you guys come out on all of our specialty nights, and make sure you guys sign up at pgl.world.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
We love our new Jackpot Hunter rules. We've been giving out so many jackpots each and every day on our happy hour shows, and players that have been coming out each and every day have been killing it in these top 10.
Oh yeah, and all those minors going out definitely show in these point totals, because in 10th place, we started off with 20,000 points. Kimmy over at St. Patrick's Tavern. 9th place, it's Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 with 23,000 points. 8th place, 2A Girl, the first player in that 25,000 point club with exactly 25,000 points, playing at the Bar Hastings. In 7th place, we got Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 26,000 points. With 27,000 points. In 6th place, we have Elsa over in Titan Sports Saloon, and the 1,000 point just ahead of each other keeps on going, because in 5th place, we have Brother Nat over at the Chart House with 28,000 points. With 30,000 points in 4th place, we got Bowl over at Corner Bar in Goodhue. With 39,000 points in 3rd place, we got Not Lucky at Corner Bar in Goodhue. 2nd place, it's Kev over at the Deer Stand with 55,000 points. And then that number 1 player, Bobo, over at Two Brothers Bar and Grill with 57,000 points.
Oh yeah, it's awesome to see how big these point totals have gotten this early on in the season. But, you know, as these players are getting these points, they're accumulating for these locations, because in this top 10, it's crazy.
It's ties on ties on ties. I mean, that's what it is. I think there's, 3 different big-time ties in this location standings.
Yep, starting off with one in 9th 9th place, we have Mainline Bar and Grill in Barnesville, tied up with Country Lounge in St. Paul, both of those locations with 30,000 points. But in 8th place, we have Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 32,000. Jumping into yet another tie, in 6th place, we have Shajank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow and Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids, both of those locations with 33,000 points. But in 4th place, we have yet another tie between the Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion and the Deer Stand in Deerwood, both of those locations with 36,000 points. But in 3rd place,
I was about to say, at least our top 3 don't have any ties in them.
I know. They have been holding strong. In 3rd place, we have Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 46,000. In 2nd place, we have Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 52,000. And our number 1 location right now is Corner Bar Goodhue with 137,000 points.
Yeah, and if you guys want to be helping out your location or your own standings in these Jackpot Hunter standings, come out from 4 to 6, earn some good cash prizes as well as Jackpot Hunter points. There it is, 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days! Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Creasel. really cool listening to him talking his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson. Have a really nice day.
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, and one of the best parts of our job is giving out jackpots, and we've been able to give out a lot over the last few days. 22 for the rolling week, 76 jackpots for season 11 already.
That is amazing to see, but starting them off, we had Tat over at J&H Liquor on Friday, taking home $7,623.
Yeah, the largest of 13 jackpots that went out this weekend. The next one that went out was Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin, who took home $656.
That's right. We also had EDB over at Pete's Inn, who took home $659.
Then Kimber over at the Boxcar Bar took home $1,124.
That's right. And we had Sugar on rounding off Friday's jackpots over at VFW Austin, taking home $1,259.
But Saturday was a lot of jackpots too, as Dex over at Concordia Lanes got us started off with $723.
That's right. And we also had Tao Kelly over at Mad Cow, taking home $1,083.
Whitty over at Blasco's Embassy Bar was able to take home $4,128 and got a great player pick from her as well.
Oh, yes. We also had Davey over at Bobby Joe's, who took home $704.
Aaron V over at the 63 Club won $654 to get our Sunday started off correct.
That's right, but we also had Sealco over at Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley, who took home $925.
We also had the third over at Blasco's Embassy Bar take home $1,188.
And rounding off all those jackpots, we had New ID over at the 507, who took home $1,508.
Well, make sure you guys come out for all of our live bingo, winning great jackpots, but as well, remembering when you play Pilot games, your community wins. Hey guys, and we love Vikings bingo. It's actually some of our favorite bingo that we have available.
Absolutely.
But it all gets points towards the Twiking zone, and those standings have been absolutely crazy in this season 11.
Absolutely. And so jumping right into the players in 10th, coming from outside, we had S&S over at Gino's Bar and Grill with 35,000 points. 9th place, we had Pooba at Muddy Cow Oak Park Heights with 38,000 points. In 8th place, we have Rodway over at Broadway Pizza Blaine with 42,000. 6th place, we have a tie between Simbob at Corky's Bar South Haven and Steve at Our Place on 3rd, both with 49,000 points. But in 5th, we've got Yo-Yo over at Valley Inn with 57,000. 4th place, it was Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon with 62,000. Just in front of him with 63,000. In 3rd place, it's Bryzo at the Atomic Star Tavern. 2nd place, though, it's Scrubeye at VFW Blaine, right in front of those players with 64,000. But our number one player right now is Looser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park, sitting pretty with 76,000 points.
That's some crazy points for those players, and we also have some crazy points for these locations. In 10th place, it's VFW Blaine with 48,000 points. With 52,000 points in 9th place, we got Main Street Pub in Kimball. 8th place, we got Eagles Rochester with 60,000 points. Just 3,000 points ahead of them with 63,000 points. In 7th place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue. 6th place, it's Corky's Bar South Haven with 70,000 points. With 71,000 points in 5th place, we have Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale. 4th place, it's Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 73,000 points. With 94,000 points in 3rd place, we have American Legion Fridley. Now let's get into that 100,000 point club, because in 2nd place, we have Our Place on 3rd in Faribault with 106,000 points. And then that number 1 location in the 200,000 point club, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 210,000 points.
That is incredible. So if you guys want to be earning those points towards the Twiking zone, make sure you guys come out and play that Vikings bingo from 12 to 1 each and every day.
Hey guys, and one of our our favorite bingo nights is MegaSota game night, as well as a Wild Wednesday, what we got right back here, the Ice Studio, and it's where you can earn all sorts of PGL points that help towards your PGL standings.
Oh yeah, and this season has definitely started with a bang, especially in these player side, as we start off in 10th place with Forget You D over at VFW Austin with 285,855 points. In 9th place, we have Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 290,540 points. In 8th place, we know him, we love him, it's Brizo at the Underground Bar and Grill with 322,115 points. But in 7th place, we have longtime player Sarah Honey at VFW Austin sitting with 329,730 PGL points. But in 6th place, we have Nixon at VFW Roseville with 330,180 points. In 5th place, our big riser of the week, it's Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi of Gilbert with 342,415 PGL points. But in 4th place is Kick Your Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill with 345,585 points. But our top 3 have been pretty solidified, as 3rd place is Wet Santa over at Duffy's Bar and Grill with 356,850 points. 2nd place, it's Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 410,680 points. Number 1, it's still Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post, sitting with 490,770 PGL points.
Oh yeah, but the location standings, 7 out of the 10 are in the 1 million point club.
That's right.
Craziness. In 10th place, we got Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa with 832,595 points. 9th place, it's LJ's in Miltona with 894,820 points. With 977,640 points. In 8th place, we got VFW Northfield. 7th place, the first location in the 1 million point club, it's Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 1,031,150 points. With 1,068,965 points. In 6th place, we got the Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 5th place, it's VFW Austin with 1,079,085 points. With 1,089,055 points. In 4th place, we got Beck's Pub in Becker. 3rd place, it's American Legion Cleveland with 1,146,495 points. With 1,233,195 points. In 2nd place, we got 3rd Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake. 1st place, though, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 1,609,995 points.
Wow, that is a lot of points. But if you want to rival these players and locations, make sure you guys come out on all of our specialty nights, and make sure you guys sign up at pgl.world.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
We love our new Jackpot Hunter rules. We've been giving out so many jackpots each and every day on our happy hour shows, and players that have been coming out each and every day have been killing it in these top 10.
Oh yeah, and all those minors going out definitely show in these point totals, because in 10th place, we started off with 20,000 points. Kimmy over at St. Patrick's Tavern. 9th place, it's Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 with 23,000 points. 8th place, 2A Girl, the first player in that 25,000 point club with exactly 25,000 points, playing at the Bar Hastings. In 7th place, we got Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 26,000 points. With 27,000 points. In 6th place, we have Elsa over in Titan Sports Saloon, and the 1,000 point just ahead of each other keeps on going, because in 5th place, we have Brother Nat over at the Chart House with 28,000 points. With 30,000 points. In 4th place, we got Bowl over at Corner Bar in Goodhue. With 39,000 points. In 3rd place, we got Not Lucky at Corner Bar in Goodhue. 2nd place, it's Kev over at the Deer Stand with 55,000 points. And then that number 1 player, Bobo, over at Two Brothers Bar and Grill with 57,000 points.
Oh yeah, it's awesome to see how big these point totals have gotten this early on in the season. But, you know, as these players are getting these points, they're accumulating for these locations, because in this top 10, it's crazy.
It's ties on ties on ties. I mean, that's what it is. I think there's, 3 different big-time ties in this location standings.
Yep, starting off with one in 9th ninth place, we have Mainline Bar and Grill in Barnesville, tied up with Country Lounge in St. Paul, both of those locations with 30,000 points. But in 8th place, we have Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 32,000. Jumping into yet another tie, in 6th place, we have Shajank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow and Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids, both of those locations with 33,000 points. But in 4th place, we have yet another tie between the Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion and the Deer Stand in Deerwood, both of those locations with 36,000 points. But in 3rd place,
I was about to say, at least our top 3 don't have any ties in them.
I know. They have been holding strong. In 3rd place, we have Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 46,000. In 2nd place, we have Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 52,000. And our number 1 location right now is Corner Bar Goodhue with 137,000 points.
Yeah, and if you guys want to be helping out your location or your own standings in these Jackpot Hunter standings, come up from 4 to 6, earn some good cash prizes as well as Jackpot Hunter points. There it is,
53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days! Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Creasel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.